traffic, EC49 Delta Golf is passing through 9,500 for Foxtrot 17, 25 miles out, figure higher left, so runway 17.
Right. Good evening, chat. Hope we're doing well today. Sorry about that short delay there. Just a couple more little things that I wanted to take care of before we got underway. We're going to be doing two sectors here today, so I wanted to sort of make sure that we had everything sort of prepped in preparation for that. And yeah, we're going to attempt to do this like a real operation today. So minimal sort of turnaround time and not as much sort of blabbing while I'm on the ground. So yeah, welcome guys. I hope you're all doing well today. Happy Friday, happy weekend, everyone. Hope you all had a good week, and welcome to the stream, everyone. So who have we got in the chat? Let's have a look here. I think some messages have got missed off there. Schutz, I think, popped in earlier on, but his messages disappeared just now. But we'll be joining later on after tea. Yeah, no worries at all, brother. I've just had my tea myself. Dio's in the chat. Welcome to the chat, dude. Hope you're doing well. Arctic Turn, welcome, dude. Let's get it. DK, what is up? Yeah, welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well, mate. Welcome. The commentator, welcome to the chat, dude. Hope you're doing well. I'm glad you're liking the thumbnails, guys. Yeah, I did enjoy making that one. It was quite a good one. I did say last stream that GSX is going to open up some options for us with regards to thumbnails. So yeah, glad you're enjoying it. Biggles, welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Mariner, of course, brother. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Let's see, who else have we got? We've got Texarg, welcome to the chat. First time I've seen you in the chat, I think. So welcome to the stream nevertheless. Hope you're doing well. And welcome indeed. Let's see, who else have we got? Commentators firing me for being late. Yeah, I apologize. I thought I was going to be dead on time today. I know recently I'm always a few minutes late, or something happens and it gets delayed these days. Yeah, I thought I was going to be bang on time today, but hey ho, apparently not. Everything always takes longer than you think it will. Sasha says, sorry, a bit busy, can't join you. Yeah, no worries at all, brother. No worries. I hope you're having a good Friday, whatever you're doing. Clem's back, welcome indeed. Yeah, good to see you again. I hope you're doing well. Free drinks for the delays. I wouldn't go that far. We've not been that late yet, so you might get a nice glass of ice cold water. Will that do you? Adam Barrera, welcome to the chat, dude. Hope you're doing well. Welcome indeed. Clem was first day back at school. No worries. How was that, Clem? How was your first day back at school? All right, guys. So before we get underway, anyway, just a quick shout out to all of the channel members. We've got the commentator, Mariner Halley, Andy Ivy, Alistair Knott with his platinum, George Lumpkin, DK, and Schutz with his platinum. Thank you guys all for your continued support of the channel. I do appreciate you, and yeah, really appreciate your support. Thank you so much. Right. Okay. So today's chat, the plan is we're going to fly out of Belfast. Pyreegue Devco's Belfast. They've done a couple of small updates to it, which has just made it even better, I think, in my opinion, hence the stream title. They've added some interactions with GSX into the actual scenery itself. We've got some nice cool opening doors and things like that. Yeah, it's quite exciting. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to having a look at that today. Oh, there we go. I thought I had something muted. Yeah, so we've got that to look at. So we're going to be flying from Pyreegue Belfast. From Pyreegue Belfast to Pyreegue Edinburgh. And it's been a while since we've flown into Edinburgh, so looking forward to it. And then we're going to do the return leg. Like I said earlier on, we're going to do this more or less like, we're going to try and do it like a real operation as best as I can anyway. I've been swatting up a little bit on my sort of briefing knowledge, and I think what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and shorten the briefs a little bit. I know obviously we tend to go through a lot of detail, but yeah, I think in the real world it's perhaps not that detailed, so I'm going to try and briefen them up a bit in terms of the briefings. What we're going to do initially is we'll act as if we're currently sat in the crew room, and we're going to brief our two OFPs for the operation today over to Edinburgh and back, and then we're going to get underway. Yeah, like I said, we're going to try and keep it tight like it would be in the real world. So once we get to Edinburgh, we're going to try and treat it like a turnaround, a proper turnaround, and we're going to try and sort of turn around in a reasonable amount of time. So yeah, it should be good fun. It should be good fun. MPS Gaming, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Sasha says, when is the stream? The stream is right now, my brother. Eric says, eat my Big Mac meal watching your stream. Perfect lunch break. Lovely stuff, Eric. I'm glad that you're enjoying the stream with your lunch. Enjoy. And yeah, no worries at all, Clem. We absolutely understand. Everyone has things that come up. Marina says, we'll try and get onto an ATC. That would be absolutely fantastic, mate. I have to say, that would be great. Let's see if there is any controllers actually online in the vicinity. There isn't at the moment. There is at Edinburgh at the moment, but not at Belfast. All right, cool. All right, well, before we go any further then, chat, what we'll do then is we'll actually go ahead and we'll do a bit of a briefing of the OFPs, as we usually do. And like I say, I'm going to try and sort of keep it a little bit more condensed, and try and stick to some of the key points rather than going through every little detail. So hopefully it doesn't take quite as long. Right, let's do it. So straight into the fuzz pad. Having a look at the first OFP for this first leg here, we are flight number easy or U2489er. Today's date, everything is looking good there. Registration of the aircraft, Golf Echo Zulu Whiskey Charlie. We're type A320, and this was all produced just today, earlier on. Callsign is going to be easy 832 Victor, and expected off blocks time is 1800, and on blocks at 1901. Takeoff weight, we're expecting 59.6 tons. Cruising flight level 250 is expected, with an alternate of Manchester. Block fuel that we are looking for is oh, there goes a plane. 4,555 kilos. Routing, we're expecting 07 here at Belfast, and then into 06 at Edinburgh on the Tunso 1 Echo. We'll come through the routing a little bit later on in a bit more detail. We've got 123 passengers on board, so not super heavy today, but 1.4 tons of cargo to go with them. Coming down a bit further, weather is looking pretty good at Belfast at the moment. Some winds from the southeast. Yeah, a little bit of wind, not too much. Everything else looks good with the weather, and the same at Edinburgh really, except the wind direction is more from the northeast. But yeah, nothing really too worrying to look at there in terms of the weather. And then looking at the alternate weather, Manchester, again, yeah, pretty good weather. Nothing too crazy to write home about there either. Quick look at the charts as well. Routing is just to the northeast there. And then we do have some significant weather here you can see on the charts, which could affect the flight today. We've got some moderate icing and moderate turbulence between below flight level 100 and above flight level, up to flight level 180. But that's really all that should affect the flight. Our alternate has a similar sort of situation up to flight level 200 instead. So maybe worth having a look at putting the anti-ice on if we're passing through some clouds here on the departure. Yeah, so that's about it for that OFP, and then we'll have a quick look through the OFP for the second flight. Now, obviously you can't import two OFPs into SimToolkitPro at once, so we'll do it sort of this way, and hopefully that works for us. So the return flight, again, it's the same aircraft, and we're going to be flying back from Edinburgh to Aldergrove. Callsign that time is going to be Easy 319 in November. Expected off blocks at Edinburgh is 1935, and expected back here at Belfast on blocks at 2037. Takeoff weight is much heavier there coming from Edinburgh, 62.4 tons, and cruising flight level of 180. Dublin is going to be our alternate for the return leg. Block fuel required for the return is actually a little bit less, probably due to, let's see, actually we do have a headwind on the way back, so yeah, we do have a little bit less block fuel on the way back, slightly lower cruising flight level. So yeah, a bit less fuel on the way back, that's interesting. Anyway, carrying on down, for the return, yeah, I'm not used to briefing using the PDF here, but for the return, 162 passengers, 1.7 tons of cargo. Expecting 06 at Edinburgh for the departure, go some on Delta, and then the runway 17 back here at Aldergrove. But we'll see how that changes as as time goes by. And we've just looked at the weather for the two airports. That is going to be just the same, really. On the METAR, but we can look at the forecast, and we can see there that the weather is not expected to change too much, really, drastically. That's going to affect the flight, just slightly higher winds, and potentially a swing of the wind direction round to the east, potentially here at over at Edinburgh. And then coming back to Belfast, again, slight increase in the wind. Potential for showers, rain, and decreased visibility, but again, nothing too crazy there. And weather at Dublin is also looking fairly decent as well. Nothing too much to worry about there as well. So let's see. Do we have the charts on here? We do indeed. And this is really just going to show. Let's see. This is actually a slightly later forecast, I believe. So this is the valid midnight UTC on the 3rd of September. So this chart is not actually valid yet. So it's a little bit preemptive, but nevertheless, you can see that area of actually moderate icing is going to actually move further east and potentially affect our inbound leg between flight levels 100 and 200. But other than that, nothing else really to worry about. Right, okay, let's jump in to the aircraft then, and we'll start getting things set up. We're probably going to need to start getting the boarding underway, as our expected departure time here is at in about half an hour. So let's do that. Right, okay then, chat. So here we are at Belfast. Let's just do a bit of that. We'll do a bit of that. As you can see, looking very nice here on the ground. I've removed all the statics here from this airport because this airport seems to get quite busy on VATSIM, actually, contrary to what I said the other day. Wait, what? Why has it just started deboarding on its own GSX? Please. Please. Okay, GSX is really making me scratch my head today. I just don't understand it. I'm going to have to restart it. Anyways, whilst that happens, we'll just have a quick look here. Everything's looking good on the aircraft. Let's jump inside into the flight deck here, and we'll start getting things set up. Let's see here. Have I put the times in incorrectly? Oh, I've got my weather incorrect, haven't I? So, yeah, I bumped the time forwards for the intro. We'll put it on real time now. 32 minutes to go. Lovely stuff. Right. Okie dokes. So, GSX should have rebooted now. SimBrief okay. Also, you guys might notice a little loading spinner. I actually... I thought the loading spinner that they had on here that he put in the other day is absolutely... I thought it looked so terrible. I actually went in and made a new one myself. Because it's just a GIF that you can change. So, yeah, anyway, I did that. Right, anyway, let's initially request refueling. Because we do want to get that underway. And... yeah, we can't really touch this until the refueler guy has come. So let's see if we can do anything else. Our pilot monitoring has already been on board, thankfully, and they've let's operate the stairs as well. Oh no, we've got one of these horrible big tugs. I don't want one of those. Let's restart it again. I wish you could choose what kind of tug it is. Apparently, they do use these tugs for A320s, like the big ones, but, I mean, it doesn't really work in the sim because they're almost touching the nose of the aircraft. It looks so strange. So what I tend to do if I don't get the tug that I want, I just restart GSX like that. Come on.
Refueling truck is on its way.
Right. Yeah. So we've already had a PM.
Until the fuel truck arrives and asks to do it.
All right, love. Thanks for the advice there. Yeah. So the PM's already been on board, and he's sort of run through the flows here, and got the aircraft into a semi-setup state, and everything is looking good. Let's just turn on the constraints on my side, and we'll come further down. Yeah, all looking pretty good, really. Nothing too much to worry about. Great stuff. All right, so let's go ahead then, and we'll start getting the flight into the MCDU whilst we wait for things to occur outside of the aircraft. Let's see, is the refueler, is he here yet? Oh, it looks like he's arrived. My friend! Oh no, that's just a random guy. There's the guy, there's the refueler coming. Lovely. Cool. Right, so let's carry on with what we were doing then. We've initialized the flight into the system. Let's go FMGC. Check the nav data is currently in date. That's all looking good. Let's go init request.
Fuel truck is in position.
Oh, fuel truck's in position. Love to see it. Let's see. Can we see him? Oh, there he is. Big one. ExxonMobil. One of the most highly valued companies in the world. Let's see. Oh, there he goes. Getting it all connected up. Love to see it.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Right. Now we have to set the desired fuel quantity. So we'll come to here. We'll load aircraft and real time. 21 minutes, so that's actually quite nice. Not sure why the doors aren't open. I thought it did them on its own, but there we go. Lovely. What's going on around here? Fuel's being loaded. I'm convinced we're going to see the bill today. We will see the bill. We will see it. Right. Okay, so flight number, call sign even, Easy 832 Victor. Cost index standard for EasyJet is going to be 12, and the cruising flight level 250. And that'll do. We'll bring in the wind as well. There we go. That'll do it. Right. So we're expecting 07 out of here. Now, I am actually a little bit skeptical as to if that would be the actual in-use runway at the moment. So I'm just going to check that on Flight Radar. Because we are on VATSIM, we do want to make sure we get the active runway correct. Hello? Is there really no departures at the moment? Okay, I just saw an aircraft land. And they landed on... They landed on 25. Not 07. Andy, good afternoon. Or good evening. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Right, let's see if I can find a recent departure. 1834. London Luton. Yeah, they're using 2.4 actually in the real world. God damn, it's so laggy. Yeah, they're actually using 2.4. So that's what we're going to use. So we'll go for 2.4 instead. Sorry, 2.5? Why am I saying 2.4? 2.5. Yes, 2.5. That's what I meant. No SID here at Belfast. And we do have a disco there, but that's not a problem. And then we'll set up for an arrival into 06 Edinburgh. And we can actually just check probably an ATIS there at the moment. So let's just see. How's the fueler doing? Oh, we've missed him again. Really, though, bro? God's sake. See the seatbelt signs on anyway. God damn. I said, God damn. What was we doing? We were checking the ATIS, weren't we? Right. Because there is a controller on at Edinburgh at the moment, so we could just go and check the ATIS here. We could see which runway they're using, runway 06. So we'll go ahead and use that one. And then it's the Tunso 1 Echo arrival, which is what we're expecting. So we'll insert that with no via. That's inserted. That's probably going to give us another disco. Or maybe not. Interesting that it's not giving us a disco there. Interesting. Because we'll have to go on heading mode after that. Probably even before that, actually, but we'll see. Anyways, let's carry on. So departures out of Belfast on runway runway 24. 25, I keep saying 24. Let's have a quick look. We're going to Blacker. So that's the Belfast Radial 075 to Blacker. So yeah, I think probably the best thing to do is a right turn and then intercept the radial. Now, it doesn't say right or left turn on the charts. And unfortunately, Blackbox's website is actually down, so I can't really see if there's any more information on there. So, yeah, I think we're probably going to do a left turn and then intercept the radial inbound to Blacker, which is fine. Or we can just give ourselves a direct to Blacker. I don't think that'll be a big issue. So we don't really need to tune anything is the point I'm trying to make for the departure. So that's fine. Secondary flight plan, we'll copy active and then we'll come in here and just set a new destination, EGAA. In case we need to return for engine failure, which we won't because we have those turned off when we're flying on VATSIM, but nevertheless, let's do that just for procedure's sake. Having said that, we do want to go into the config here and just put random failures onto minor, which is what we normally do on VATSIM. Right, cool. So then we'll go to init B. Now, I don't think we've got our load sheet just yet, so we probably have our preliminary, don't we? Well, we don't even have our preliminary. That is interesting. Okay, we'll have to wait for that then. Let's check the latest weather whilst we do that then. So, let's view the meta. 1720, so that's fairly recent. QNH 1008 still is applicable. Now, there's no initial climb clearance as well on these departures, so again, yeah, I'm not sure what the initial clearance would be. It would be obviously by ATC. I'm going to put 6,000 because that seems sensible, to be honest. Yeah, cool. So let's carry on with the GSX. Why has it done that again? I don't know if you guys heard that, but it just said it's going to start deboarding the passengers. It did that last time. God's sake, man. I'm going to restart GSX once again. This is weird. I've never had this happen before. It usually works okay. It's so strange. It's actually quite frustrating because I'm trying to get along with things here. Right. I'll tell you what we'll do then is we'll just go for a... tell you what I'll do is I'll go in my GSX settings. I'm going to turn off auto mode, and maybe it will just stop doing that on its own. So let's go request boarding, and we'll also request the catering service, even though I don't think they'll actually come until the baggage is finished, but nevertheless we'll let it do its thing. Are the stairs going to come for us? Yes, they are. Lovely stuff. Right. Okay then, chat. So this is something new that Pyreegue added recently. Let's check this out. So when GSX triggers the pilot's boarding, look at these doors here on the left. Alright, let's see what else we've got. Belfast is amazingly detailed. Yeah, it is. It's absolutely brilliant. Just wait until you see these doors, man. Always worth looking around, 100%. Sasha says, when is the next stream? I might actually be doing a stream at some point tomorrow, earlier in the day. I'm good if we not count the back. I hope you are well too. And I hope Microsoft Flight Sim... Here we go. There's the doors, just nicely animated, nicely open up there. Super, super cool. So then it's triggered, so the pilots will spawn in here. I think this is probably one of the only corridors actually that I've seen in this scenery where it just ends like that. But yeah, so it's all been pathed by the developer. The developers put out an official profile for this, so that they actually walk along the green path there, like they're doing now. And then you've even got arrivals as well, which open as well when there is an arrival happening. And it's just brilliant. It's just really, really cool level of immersion. I've not seen that in any other scenery so far. So, yeah, I just think that's really cool. Anyways, Andy, thank you very much for the sub. Much appreciated, dude. It's funny how we're already in here setting up, but yet the pilots are still walking on. Right, I can't believe we don't have our load sheet yet, though. I really am a bit baffled by that, because we are loading the aircraft, aren't we? Yeah, they're loading up. Interesting. Well, I guess we just have to wait for that, don't we? We've still got a quarter of an hour to go. We're actually quite a bit ahead of ourselves here, which is very surprising for me. Yeah, right. Well, I guess what we'll do then is we'll step forwards a little bit, and we'll do a bit of a departure briefing, I suppose. So let's bring up the old Navigraph chat. Right. So then, using runway 25, let's just make note of that. Okie dokes. Pretty simple here at Belfast. Not too much to actually brief, but we'll go through it. Right then, chat. So we have already looked through the weather. The weather is not too bad here, as you can see at the moment. There are quite a few clouds about. We did obviously mention about the icing as well, so we might have to just pay attention there and flick on the engine anti-ice if we're going to be passing through any rather icy-looking clouds. So other than that, the weather is actually quite okay here, so nothing too much to worry about that. Aircraft is an A320 with IAE engines. And as we're used to flying here on the stream, we don't have too many choices. I haven't read the NOTAMs, but probably worth mentioning that there are no NOTAMs that affect us today. Actually, there is a really good feature on SimToolkitPro where you can actually bring up the NOTAMs specific to an airport. But you know, they don't really affect us too much here on the flight sim, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. Departure procedure, as we know from the last departure we did here, is a NADP2. So we'll do the usual thrust reduction acceleration at 1,000 feet above aerodrome level. And there's nothing else too special to write home about that as well. Looking at the actual charts, we'll bring up the taxi chart initially. So this is the 10-9 for Belfast, UK Aldergrove. Airport elevation 268 feet. And just to look at the expected taxi here for runway 25. Checking the 10-9A now, we're at stand 18. So we can expect to push back. Facing to the east, and then we'll taxi on down Lima, and then that's going to take us more or less down to the runway itself. So Lima and then on to Alpha 1 for runway 25. So basically straight up to Alpha 2 like this, and then on to the runway. Departures, quite simple again here at Belfast. This is a 10-3 chart. We are going out to Blacker and then onto Airway Papa 600. So what we're going to do for departure is we're going to take off runway 25. Now, as I said earlier on, I'm not 100% the procedure on this because there's not too much information about it on the chart here. In terms of whether you take a right turn or a left turn after departure, because we've got a, obviously if you're departing to the southeast, it's a bit simpler really, because you'd just probably take a left turn off this runway and proceed, whereas here we could either obviously take a right turn like this or a left turn like this. I suppose it doesn't make a huge amount of difference, does it really? Yeah, I think actually taking a left turn is going to make more sense. We'll intercept that radial a little bit earlier. So the departure itself is just going to be a right turn to intercept the 075 radial inbound. The 075 radial from the Belfast VOR outbounds towards Blacker. And then we're going to continue on the Papa 600 airway as per our flight plan routing. So that's that. Really straightforward. Nothing too much to worry about there really. So that's that. I'm not going to go into too much more detail than that, so we'll leave it as it is. Passengers are coming on. People up there in the Starbucks enjoying their lattes and whatnot. Right, have we got a load sheet yet? No, we don't. That is quite strange. Jalberta, thank you very much for the sub, and Legolancer, thank you very much for the sub. Much appreciated. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with the load sheets. I had this issue earlier on actually whilst I was doing some traffic patterns. For some reason I didn't get a load sheet. I mean, we can take the zero fuel weight CG off the iPad here when it's finished loading, but we'll have to wait until it's done. So, yeah. Nearly fully loaded anyway. Okay, cool. So that's the departure briefing. We've got 10 minutes to go to departure. So, where is my checklist? Bear with me. Right, A320 normal checklist. There we go. Okay, so cockpit preparation is complete. So gear pins and covers are removed. Fuel quantity is 4,560 kilograms. Seatbelt signs are indeed on. Adairs are in nav. Yeah, all in nav, looking good, and bar ref is set to 1000. How many? What the hell? I can't speak at the moment. QNH or bar ref 1008 set 1, 2, 3 times. Copy preparation checklist is complete. Lovely. Okay, fantastic. So, right, aircraft is loaded according to the iPad here. Obviously, this is still going on, but that's fine. Right. Cool. So let's just take the figures off here, basically, because we haven't got a load sheet for whatever reason. So let's do that. So init B, init B, 55.3 and 29.9. Then a block fuel is, once again, it's 4.5 tons. Wind we've already put in. In terms of fuel, we've got a 5% contingency, which is fine. Alternate fuel, we're going to need 1.8 tons. Right, that all looks good. We have 0.2 extra. Let's see what has changed here. So, final reserve 1 ton. Alternate 1.8, route reserve is 0.5%, that's fine. And then taxi fuel. 2.3. Meh. Okay, that's fine. I'll take that. No worries at all. So let's do our takeoff perf. Jordan, welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. I will catch up with some of the messages once we get a little bit further on with things here, chat. So we're going to do packs on. We'll sync the load sheet in there and the live weather as well. So 293031. And flaps 2 down 0 and 68 degrees of flex. So 129, 130 and 131. Nice and easy to remember there. Flaps 1 and down 0.0. And a flex of 68. Yeah, cool. Lovely stuff. Do not tailwind on the departure there. Not an issue. Do we have intersections here? We do. Okay, fantastic. Love to see it. Right. Okay, so that is our departure perf all done. Lovely stuff. Just going to check the transition altitude against the charts. I don't know if I actually briefed that one, did I? I think it's 6,000. I think that's correct. It is, yeah, great stuff. Okay. Cool. I wait to get GSX so they have time first to try fixing some bugs. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. And one thing I do have to commend Fsdreamteam for on the sort of bug fixing side of things is they have been doing daily updates almost since it came out, so I do have to commend them on that, even though there are a few little niggly bits here and there which are a little bit strange. But yeah, I do have to commend them for that, to be quite honest with you. Right, we've got only 4 minutes to go. I wonder how many more passengers are due to be coming out here. Oh, and the catering's here as well. Oh, God, it's all happening. Let's see. Oh, look at this. Lovely. Quite a few aircraft here on VATSIM actually. So these are other players on VATSIM. Let's see what model is this supposed to be?
Belfast traffic EC1 to Navigraph, now taking off runway 25.
Whiskey Alpha Tango 2785. Not sure what call sign that is, to be honest. Wait, hang on. The GSX sounds seem to be coming out of my speakers and not my earphones. That's very strange. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I've got to restart the GSX engine to change the audio device. Oh my lord. Alright, I'll just leave it for now, chat. And we'll just have to do with no GSX audio for the departure here. Right. Okie dokes. So, I think the catering is on its way now. I'm pretty sure this should be the last of the passengers as well. So, let's get the APU fired up. Lovely stuff. And I may be wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure with this number of passengers, we can probably go to pack flow low. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but only 126 passengers might be correct. We'll check. Someone try and remind me, and we'll check it in the cruise. Oh, there we go. We've got a company message now. Lovely. Lovely stuff. So 55.4. This should be the same as what we put in. 29.9. I think it is, isn't it? Okay. Zero fuel weight is 0.1 different. I'm not going to change it just for that. I guess you probably would do in the real world, but I am going to just not do that. They should have sent us our load sheet earlier, shouldn't they? APU is available. We'll start the timer there. All right. Let's prepare for some pushback as well then. Right. Oh, I didn't set up the radios actually, did I? So let's go like this. And then we'll have 1228. I don't think anyone's online here at the moment. Oh, I tell a lie. There is actually someone online, isn't there? Scottish Centre. I'll have a word with them then. 135525. Oh, we're going to be late now. I completely didn't realise that these guys were online. We're probably going to be late getting our clearance, aren't we?
Scandinavian 3015, fly heading 210, descend flight level 80.
Heading 210, descending 8000 feet, Scandinavian 3015.
Oh, we need to get the current ATIS as well, don't we, guys? Bloody hell. This caught me off guard a little bit.
Neptune 2876, route direct to Glesk.
Direct Glesk, Neptune 2876.
So I've got information Alpha, QNH 1008.
Climbing through flat up.
Runway 25, so we know about that. Lovely.
Scottish, hello, squawk 7536.
7536 for EC12 my Bravo.
Scottish Centre, very good evening. Easy 832 Victor. We're on the ground at Belfast, stand 17, Type A320, information Alpha, QNH 1008, request clearance to Edinburgh.
Easy 832 Victor, Scottish standby, break, easy 3210, report heading to Aberdeen radar 119.050, good day.
Off Aberdeen radar, heading on way, 3210, cheers.
Easy 12 Mike Gravel, climb flight level 290.
Just going to wait for our clearance now, guys.
Walker 2441, climb flight level 250.
Just going to close that for now.
250, Walker 2441.
Easy 832 Victor, cleared to Edinburgh via Blacker, initial climb altitude 5,000 feet, squawk 6476.
Clear to Edinburgh via Blacker departure. Initial climb 5,000, squawk 6476, easy 832 Victor.
Easy 832 Victor, correct, break, Scandinavian 3015, descend altitude
6476 on the squawk. And Blacker, which is what we're expecting, so that's all good. Initial climb is 5,000. Right, lovely stuff.
Speedboard 792, Scottish.
Right, we'll get the APU bleed on and the external power off. We'll get the ground equipment disconnected.
Control, good day, this is Brett 01 and Eurofighter Typhoon requesting VFR circuits at Prestwick Airport.
Okay, chats.
Brett 07, Scottish Control, startup approved, KNH 1010.
Make sure the door's closed as well.
QNH 1010.
See ya.
Brett 07.
Right, before start checklist, parking brake is set, takeoff speeds and thrust. 293031, flex of 68, windows are closed, beacon lights is on. Before start checklist complete.
407, taxi holding point, Tango, runway 12.
Taxi holding point, Tango, runway 12.
Scottish, easy 832 Victor, stand 17 at Belfast, ready for push and start.
Easy 832 Victor, push and start approved.
Push and start approved, easy 832 Victor. Right, okay, he didn't say which direction, but I guess it is to the east, so we're going to do that one. Right.
Wood start 2134 short final 06 enemy traffic.
We're going to go facing east on taxiway Lima. Let's just make sure that it's actually correct. Yeah, it is.
Runway 06 close to land, World Express 2134.
Okay, parking brake is released.
Turn left, heading 150.
Oh, bloody hell, the camera. It's a long pushback anyway. There we go. Hello. Right. Lovely stuff. Okie dokes. So, engine mode selected to ignition starts. Engine 2 starts. I did not want my table there. Lovely job. Let's get the music turned down and the sim turned up.
Scottish Zinertek Addon, Transavian 951 with you, flight level 380.
Trans 951, Scottish Control, AGPED 1 Echo arrival.
Expecting the AGPED 1 Echo arrival, Transavian 951. Holding Tango, runway 128.
407.
Shuts, good evening, dudes. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
2,000 feet, CSR, squawk 7010.
Stephen, welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Right, engine 2 is Vale.
07 negative, squawk 7010.
Let's go for a start on engine number 1. We'll just reset the chrono there.
3015, turn left, heading 095.
Left heading 095, Scandinavian 3015.
Like a brake sets.
Fire tango, surface 110 degrees 6 knots, runway 12, clear for takeoff. And next then please don't enter the runway at clear. Scandinavian 3015, turn right, heading 110, descend altitude 3,000 feet, cleared LS, runway 06.
Okie dokes.
110, descend at 3,000 feet, clear the toilet, runway 06, Scandinavian 3015.
Alright. Cool. Engine 1 is a Vale. Lovely stuff. We'll reset the chrono there. And let's go around the after start flow. So ground spoilers are armed. Engine mode selected to norm. We'll get the transponder on. Coming further up. Everything looks good there. Check the status page. All looking good. Trim is actually going to be 0 for this takeoff. That's what we wanted. So no issues there. We don't need to set anything on that. Auto brake can go to max. Turn the terrain on. Just make sure that's not on full blast. There we go. Lovely. Everything else looks good there. No issues. Up above, we'll turn the APU bleed off and the APU master. Lovely. Everything else looks good. Check the air conditioning pairs. Just passenger comfort. Right, lovely. After start checklist. Anti-ice not required. Ecam status is checked. Pitch trim is 0. Which is also, what is that? It's like 28%-ish. Rudder trim is neutral. After start checklist complete.
This is Brett 07, ready for taxi.
We'll do a quick flight controls check as well. Oh. Let's tell the pushback tug he can go on his way.
Walker 24 for 1, trust at London, 133.7, bye-bye.
133.7, Walker 24 for 1.
Lovely stuff. Alright, so we'll set the flaps to 2 for takeoff. Ailerons, full left, full right. Oh, baby. Back to neutral. Full up on the elevator, full down, and back to neutral. Rudder, full left. Full right. And back to neutral. Lovely stuff. Okie dokes. Flap MCD disagree. Oh, I've put the flaps in wrong, haven't I? I did mean to put flaps 2 there.
121,750, goodbye.
Thank you, Airbus. Right.
7010 is actually better.
Thank you.
Easy 832 Victor request taxi.
Easy 832 Victor, contact Aldergrove ground 121.750.
12175 Easy 832 Victor, thank you. Alright, we've got ground online. Is it going to be Mariner? That is the question. 12175. There we go. Belfast ground, Easy 832 Victor. We are on the apron. Request taxi.
And EV83.
Hey, it's Mariner.
Holding point Alpha 1 by Lima and Alpha.
Taxi holding point Alpha 1 via Lima and Alpha. Easy 832 Victor. Hey, let's go, Mariner. Thanks for going on, dude. Alright, taxi lights on. Parking brake is released. Let's do one. Right, so initially we're going to climb straight ahead on a bearing of 247, which I did forget to set here, but we'll set that now. And then we're just going to give ourselves a left turn. Lovely.
Good evening, Walk 2745 on stand 22 with information Bravo. Request IPAR clearance to...
Alright then, chat. Fred, good evening. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Andy, yeah, I'm doing very well, thank you. Thanks for asking. Phoenix needs an update. Yeah, yeah, definitely looking...
Once the company passes from left...
Yeah, it'd definitely be good to have a nice little update to the Phoenix. There are a few little bits that that do need fixing, aren't there?
From right to left on Lima, taxi up 1 via Alpha.
Iman, welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you.
Station call in, was it Walker 2745? Walker 2745.
Connor was saying regarding FS traffic, how much longer must we wait? I can't really tell you for sure, to be honest. I have spoken with JustFlight, and I am able to show it when it gets closer to release, but
Via the Quebec 39 airway.
We don't know when that's going to be yet. We don't know when that's going to be.
7014.
Lego Lancer, good afternoon. We are flying to Edinburgh.
English climb 5000 and squawking 7014. Walker 2745. Walker 2745, read back correct.
Oh, Brain Dead Logan, did I say IAEs? Yeah, I definitely meant to say the CFM 56 oopsie daisies. Yeah, it definitely doesn't have IAEs, as you've probably already worked out. Oh, is Pyreegue doing EGNX as well? Blimey, dude. Yeah, that'll be super nice. Yeah, really looking forward to an Ace Midlands in the sim. Standard is right turn at right turn Blacker after runway 25. Oh, interesting. Very good, Marino. I'll appreciate that. I couldn't see that anywhere on the charts. Whereabouts would you find that information? I would have thought you would have been...
832 Victor, contact Scottish Control 135.525.
135.525, easy 832 Victor. Thank you very much, dude.
7.120 Neptune 2876. It's running 1542.
Right. Let's just slow down a bit here on this. Oh, a bit heavy on the brakes. Right. Scottish Control, hello again. Easy 832 Victor. We're on Alpha at Belfast.
Easy 1542 Scottish First via Alpha 1, line up runway 06.
Line up runway 06 for 1542.
Oh, someone's lining up on runway 06.
Easy 832 Victor, recalling.
Yes, I was. Yeah, hello again. We are approaching Alpha 1 at Belfast.
Easy 832 Victor, roger, hold at Alpha 1 after departure, left and direct Blacker.
Hold at Alpha 1 after departure, left-hand at Blacker, copied. Easy 832 Victor.
Easy 832 Victor, correct for Alpha 1, surface wind 160 degrees, 9 knots, runway 25, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 25, easy 832 Victor. Okay, so we are clear for takeoff more or less straight away. Alright guys, so taxi checklist, flight controls are checked, flap setting is config 2. Radar and predictive wind shear on an auto engine mode selector is in norm.
Brake, easy 289.
ECAM memo, takeoff no blue. Taxi checklist complete.
Turn left, direct PIF.
Lineup checklist. Takeoff runway is 25. That is confirmed. TCAS we can now set to TARA. Packs 1 and 2 are on. Taxi checklist complete. Sorry, lineup checklist complete. We are clear for takeoff, and it's going to be a left turn.
Aberdeen radar 119.050, good day.
Aberdeen radar 119.050.
Let's get the strobe lights on. And we'll get the landing lights on as well.
407, runway 12, cleared to land.
Runway 12, cleared to land,
Wow, why are the brakes suddenly so hard?
542, once again, please stop asking.
It feels like the brakes are much stronger than what they normally are. What's going on there?
Easy 9005, report your passing altitude.
Wow, what is going on there? That is so strange. Anyways, we are clear for takeoff. 50% on the N1s. Toga's in the chat. Engines are stable, releasing the tow brakes, and up to flex. Manflex 68, SRS runway auto thrust blue. Quite a bit of right rudder going in here.
Easy 26, correct.
100 knots.
Easy 1542, surface wind 110 degrees 9 knots, runway 06, clear.
V1, rotate.
Sorry, where are you talking to?
Easy 1542, surface
Runway track.
runway 06, clear.
Positive rates. Gear up.
Neptune correct and request to leave cockpit for 2 minutes, please.
Alright, leave a climb. Thrust climb, open climb, auto thrust. And we are going to take a left turn here. Let's bring the heading round. Alright, we're past the F speed. Let's get the flaps to 1.
Delta Charlie, Delta Micro.
And S speed, flaps to 0.
Alpha Delta November.
Correct, that was for Delta Michael.
What is going on with the flight directors here? Am I banking too much for it?
Left hand to 294, Scottish shallow, climb flat level 350.
What is going on there?
Easy 9005, route direct Lakey.
Look direct given.
Easy 832 Victor, report your passing altitude, climb flat level 250.
Passing altitude is 4,000 feet. Climb to, say again, flight level for Easy 832 Victor.
Easy 832 Victor, climb flat level 250.
Climb flight level 250, Easy 832 Victor.
Easy 289, surface wind 160 degrees 9 knots, runway 25, clear for takeoff. 25 to take off, easy 289. Easy 26, clear.
What is going on with the... Oh my god, I didn't pull the heading bug, that's why. Right. God damn it. Let's just go direct to blacker now. Oh, that actually worked out really well, didn't it? Brilliant. Right, we're going through some clouds here. As we briefed, get the anti-ice on, get the nose lights off, and the speed brakes disarmed. We're cleared to 250, so let's pull for standard. And we're going to need to coax it onto the nav path here.
Neptune 2877, Roger, route direct to Naxel. Direct Naxel, Neptune 2877.
Oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I didn't even put AP2 on. God damn it, I was so distracted by what was going on here. Oopsie daisies. We overshot there a little bit, but not a big deal. Right, engine anti-ice can come off now. passing 10,000 feet. Let's get the landing lights off as well.
Yeah, the station coming again.
Lovely. Right. Now I have to take off checklist in the Airbus. We'll get the seatbelts back on once we have... sorry, we'll turn the seatbelt signs off once we've finished with this turn here. There we go. Right, lovely stuff.
So that's channel 9900.
We almost flew that correctly then. Completely unintentionally. I completely forgot to pull the heading bug and it was stuck on runway track. I wasn't looking at my FMA at all. Right. Let me just check something real quick as well in the settings here. Okay, that's fine.
Channel 9900, Scottish standby number 2, brake, easy 1542, turn left heading 135.
Right. Let's go for that anti-ice again.
1542, turn left heading 135. Turning left heading 135.
So we're on an intercept for our nav path here. Let's see how that looks on Volanta actually. We'll bring up the fuzz pad real quick. Yeah, so not perfect, but not terrible, I suppose. Left turn. Oh, was that for me?
Good evening. Nordic 39 flight level 370.
Easy 832 Victor, Tunstall 1 Echo arrival, direct target.
Tunstall 1 Echo arrival, direct tartan, easy 832 Victor.
Nordic 39 Charlie, Scottish control, roger.
Alright, direct tartan, and it's the Tunstall 1 Echo, which is what we planned for, so that's great. Nice little shortcut there.
West 3 and via Air Dogs, initial climb flight level 160, squawk 6472.
Wow, yeah, right to our final fix there. Lovely stuff. Oh, sorry guys, you can't even see that. I'm so flustered right now. Right, Passy HD 2004, welcome to the chat, hope you're doing well. Generic Pilot, good evening, welcome indeed. Brain Dead Logan says, why did I put flap 1 in the perf page? Because I did it by accident. Wolf Dog, welcome, hope you're doing well. Bought the Belfast Scenery on Xbox and it's amazing. Yeah, it's absolutely... It's got to be the best one so far, I think. Best scenery for the sim.
Easy 1542, please.
E42 airborne aircraft. Welcome to the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Where's my jumper? I had to take it off. It's a bit warm in here. What am I using on the iPad? Do you mean the fuzz pad? I'm using SimToolkitPro. GT Gaming, welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Good to see you. Schutz has just picked up a Toby eye tracker. Very good, dude. Very, very nice. Yeah, I'd like to get one myself, to be honest with you.
Channel 9900, correct.
Just trying to catch up with the messages here, chat, and we've really not got far to go until our top of descent, so I do really need to have a look at the arrival as well.
Easy 1542, climb flight level.
Always flying, welcome to the chat. My PC died today, no flight sim. Ah, that's unfortunate, dude. Well, hopefully you will get it fixed. The blue screen of death, it's a bit of a difficult one, to be honest with you. With the yeah, blue screen of death could be for many reasons.
Turn left heading 115.
I'm following Nate.
Ellie Wade, what am I joking about there? Oh wow, the weather just changed suddenly. Love this time of day in the sim. EasyJet Sim Pilot, welcome to the chat, dude. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome.
sectors and its approach runway 06.
Good to have you in the chat. But yes, it is absolutely lovely, isn't it?
Can I just clarify this question? Did you say flight level 2?
Aer Lingus 001, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well.
Resume on navigation direct.
Clouds looking good. Yes, they are indeed, aren't they, MBS? Hey, Ramsey's here. Let's go. Welcome, brother. Welcome indeed.
Easy 2 seconds. Golf 1 ready to take. Ready for takeoff. Easy 26, thanks. Fly Golf 1, surface wind 06011, runway 05, clear for takeoff.
What is why we have checklist, Ramsey? Sorry, I must have missed what you were referring to there. FMAs, yes, FMAs indeed. Easy Joseph Pilot. I bet you were screaming at your monitor. To be honest, I was just so focused on the flight directors. It's crazy how in some scenarios you can just get so like tunnel visioned on certain aspects, and yeah.
Delta Mike Oscar when ready, descend flight level 200. Flight level 200 when ready, Delta Mike Oscar, thank you.
Tobii Eye Tracker is currently 20% off on their website. Very good. Well, I will. Yeah, I might take a look at that actually. Psy Gaming, I am playing Microsoft Flight Simulator.
London 133.7, bye-bye. London 133.7, easy 29.
Alright. So we're coming up to our top of descent, and we've been given a very, very strong direct here into Tartan.
951, descend to altitude 6,000 feet, QNH is 1011.
Right. Let's just get the latest AxisAndOhs and
32 Victor, expect to straighten approach runway 06, when ready, descend flight level 80.
expecting straighten approach runway 06. When ready, we'll descend flight level 80, easy 832 Victor. Alright, well we are pretty much ready, so we're going to go ahead and we'll push for Des. And we'll let it do 1,000 feet per minute until it intercepts the top of descent there, which is really not far away whatsoever. Okie dokes, so let's get set up for the arrival then. Runway 06 as we planned for, so let's plug that in there, and we'll get some of the ATIS information in. We've got information uniform at 1750 Zulu. That seems a little bit old actually. It's about 40 minutes old, isn't it? So yeah, we'll go with that for now. I don't think it seems to have a new one. Let's just check on VPilot as well, just in case.
Easy 26, report you're passing out.
Yeah, no, that's the latest. Right, so transition level is flight level 75.
Clear to flight level 350, easy 26.
QNH 1011, a temperature of 20 degrees. What is going on, Scotland? 20 degrees, and the winds are 110 at 9 knots, varying between 050 and 130, 110 at 9 knots. Lovely. Right, okay, we don't know our minimums just yet. Well, we kind of do, but we haven't actually briefed that yet. So let's go ahead and do that before we get too far along here and it all starts to get a bit crazy. Fortunately, we've got quite a long distance to descend. He's given us quite a low descent clearance initially. So we can go ahead and just... I suppose we won't have to worry too much about him trying to contact us again for a short while here. Right, so then let's do a arrival briefing. Just going to pin some charts here on my other screen. Okie dokes. Right, so let's go ahead and run through this. Right, okay, so we are arriving into Edinburgh. We've already looked at the weather. Weather's not too bad at all, really. Decent bit of wind from the east-southeast, but nothing too crazy. Everything else we already covered on the departure briefing. So we'll go straight into covering the routing here. So we're looking at the 10-2A at Edinburgh, UK. This is it's a 10-2. Airport elevation 136 feet. Now, we don't really need to brief this too much, do we? So we are basically direct to Tartan at the moment, so we don't really need to brief all of this routing. All we need to know really is there's a restriction at Tartan, max 230 knots, and flight level 70 is the required altitude there. So from there, we are likely going to get vectored for... Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss anything here. Okay, so we are going to be vectored onto the ILS for runway 06, most likely. We've got a warning, do not proceed beyond Tartan without ATC clearance, so we'll have to bear in mind for that. There is a hold there as well, just in case we need to, but we shall see. I don't think we'll necessarily need to do that. Now, did we actually expect 06? I don't... Yeah, we did have that in. Right, okay, so we'll brief this. So we're going to do the NDB ILS DME runway 06. Not going to use the NDB part of it. It's just going to be an ILS DME for runway 06. Left heading 025, easy 832 Victor. Just giving ourselves a little left turn here. Oops. God damn. Right, so we've had a mode reversion there to VS minus 1700 because we punched in a heading. 1700 VS is absolutely fine for now, so we'll stick with that. As you can see here, it's just vectoring us more or less directly on to the ILS. So let's actually give ourselves a slightly higher rate of descent to make sure that we actually get down there in time, because vertical profile here is taking into account this turn here. So I'm just going to initially give us a little bit of extra descent rate. Nevertheless, we'll carry on with the briefing. So it's the ILS DME runway 06. I'm going to run through this very, very quickly here, chat, because we're nearly there. Localize the frequency and identify as 108.9 India Victor Gulf. Final approach course 061 and the final approach fix 1630 feet at the locator, Edinburgh Uniform Whiskey here. So the ILS itself is standard 3 degrees down. Platform altitude is 4,000 feet. And the minimum is 310 feet. If we need to go around, it's climb straight ahead to 3,000 then as directed. MSA in the approach sector is 3,900 feet. And then looking at the taxi, we're going to come in 06 here. So we'll look to vacate probably here at Charlie. And then we'll taxi on in to the main terminal, likely via Alpha and Foxtrot. So very straightforward taxi. So let's just make sure we've got everything in here. I don't want to get too behind the aircraft here. So let's go ahead and do that. So, excuse me, the ILS 1089 IVG is in. That's all looking good. We'll go ahead and put our minimums in as well. So 310.
Easy 832 Victor for further miles, turn right heading 010.
Say again, was that 010 for Easy 832 Victor?
Easy 832 Victor negative 090.
Okay, right heading 090, Easy 832 Victor. Right, so he's giving us extra miles to run for the approach here because we are likely a bit too high here. So what I'm going to do is we'll get a bit of speed brake out just to kind of increase the rate of descent a little bit here. And we shall pull for open descent. Thrust idle open descent. We're approaching flight level 100 here, so we'll get our lights on. And the seatbelt signs. We do need to do our arrival perf as well. This is so crazy, chat. Right, runway 06, it's dry. Refresh METAR, apply.
118.7, bye-bye.
118.7 for Transavian 9951, Spectrum 7.
Easy 832 Victor, descend altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1011.
Descend 5,000, QNH 1011, easy 832 Victor.
Neptune 28 Alpha.
Right, 5,000 blue, QNH 1011, sets 12 and 3 times. Lovely stuff. Let's do our arrival perf. This is so chaotic, chat. We're on 58.7 at the moment. We're going to have 3.1 on board, so we're going to use another 0.2. So 58.5 is the landing weight. 58.5. And let's see. Flap full. Yeah. Let's go for a medium auto brake, I think. Although we are doing another sector, we don't want to be waiting ages for the brakes to cool down. Can we decrease this tool if we do auto thrust off? Not too much, really. Nah, we'll just do low.
Turn left heading 325, descend altitude 4,000 feet.
Left 325, descend 4,000, easy 832 Victor. Right, 4,000 blue heading 325. Approach checklist. Bar F set 1011, set both sides, seatbelt signs are on. Minimum is 310, set auto brake is low. Engine mode selector is norm. Approach checklist complete.
Direct to Ringer after departure, walk 274.
Oh, we've still got the engine anti-ice on. I did not mean to leave that on there.
Surface wind 160 at 9, runway 25, clear for takeoff.
Okie dokes.
Clear for takeoff, walk 2745. Walk 2745, I'm lined up for runway.
Alright, speed alt star. Get the speed brakes in now. And we'll arm them.
Walker 2745, negative, you're at 25.
Right, I can take a breather for a second. I think we're just about there, chats, in terms of the setup. We do have a controller on at the field, I believe, as well. We've got tower online, I believe.
When ready, descend flight level 130, 070. Walker 691, report your passing altitude.
Oh, we've got approach on as well as tower. Interesting. Oh no, we've just got tower on, sorry. And ground 121750. Let's get down this side.
Walker 2745,
Thank you.
We'll stick that there. Right. Whew. We should get another left turn. Descend 3,000 feet. It's easy 832 Victor. Right. We do need to get the speed brakes back out, I think, for this approach that he's giving us here. It looks like he's going to just get us onto the ILS from here, I think. He's cutting it very, very fine. So I'm just going to get the speed brakes out to help with our slowing down here.
Easy 832 Victor, turn right heading 030, cleared ILS approach.
Right heading 030, cleared ILS approach, runway 06, easy 832 Victor. I cut him off there. Right, we're clear for the approach. Speed, glide slope star, localizer star, cat 3 single.
Evening Scottish Center, KLM 1872, Tyler 6 Delta departure, 3,000 feet, climbing 6,000.
KLM 1872.
Okie dokes. We're just about getting there, chat. This is a little bit chaotic here. We're down at green dot speed, 200 knots, 10 miles. We're looking good now.
3 Charlie Echo.
Right,
Control into 19.
speed brakes are in.
Okay, expect 1 Echo, we'll run at 3 Charlie Echo.
Glide slope localizer.
Scottish Control, Neptune 287 November. Sorry, I got disconnected for a few seconds there. I'm not sure if I needed to descend or anything.
Right. Go around altitude is 3,000 feet. That is set. Lovely stuff. A little bit of a crosswind here.
Neptune 287 November. Sorry, I got disconnected for
Right.
a few seconds.
Let's go to flaps 1. Speed is checked. Flaps to 1. Let's drop the gear as well.
Coming up to the top of the descent. Neptune 287 November.
When you're ready, then run it with 200.
200 Neptune 287 November.
Okay, we're a bit late at configuring here. We're going to go to flaps 2. Speed is checked. Fortunately, we can cheese it a little bit.
Tower 118.7, bye-bye.
187 Easy 832 Victor. Thank you, bye. Alright, speed is checked. Flaps to 3. Edinburgh Tower, Easy 832 Victor, ILS 06. 6 miles.
Easy 382 Victor. I have to think for a second. Edinburgh Tower. Continue approach the wind 120 degrees 10 knots.
Continue approach, Easy 832 Victor. Okay, great stuff. Alright, we're fine. This thing slows down so easily, man. Right, flaps to full, speed is checked. Lovely stuff. Alright, alright, alright. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Easy 832 Victor. Runway 06 clear to land.
Clear to land 06, Easy 832 Victor. Lovely stuff.
Ryanair 239, contact Scottish Control 135.
Alright, landing checklist, ECAM memo, landing no blue. Landing checklist complete. Let's do it. It's been a while since we landed with a crosswind, chat.
Ryanair 007 behind the landing at EasyJet A320 via Bravo 1, line up, runway 06 behind the landing EasyJet.
After landing, after EasyJet landing, line up and the way runway 06.
We're a little bit right of centre line here, so I'm just trying to correct for that. $500 feet, we are stabilised. Land. I'm going to turn the flight directors off now.
Above.
Oh, I forgot to start a replay chat. God damn.
Minimum.
Continue.
Glide slope. Glide slope.
Shut up.
50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
Spoilers. Reverse green. Decel. $80 knots. Manual brakes. 60 knots. Oh, beautiful. We made the exit we wanted anyway. Lovely. Jubbly. Landing lights off. Strobe lights off. Taxi light can come on. Oops.
Easy 832 Victor, hold short of Alpha and contact the ground on 121.75.
Hold short Alpha 12175. Easy 832 Alpha. Easy 832 Victor. Alright, parking brake sets.
Ryanair 007 surface winds 120 degrees 10 knots from way.
Easy 832 Victor, Edinburgh.
Easy 832 Victor, holding short Alpha.
like a minute. I'm sorry, there was a queue.
No probs. Easy 832 Victor standing by. Right.
Tango 10 behind the passing.
Lovely. Right.
Victor,
Got the flaps retracted and the speed brakes disarmed.
Delta Tango 10, I didn't hear that. It was two people speaking.
I say again, I'm program behind the passing car, yeah. 1737 800 left via
We probably shouldn't be waiting here really, but
via Mike, behind.
yeah, we need to get our full aircraft over that stop bar, but nevertheless.
800 to Mike 1, behind Delta Tango 10.
Thank you, and easy 832 Victor behind the passing aircraft. Point 737-700, left to right via Lima to Alpha. Taxi stand number 24 via Lima and Golf behind.
Right in the passing, Boeing 737, taxi stand 24 via Lima Golf. Easy 832 Victor. Right, here he comes. We get the APU on now as well.
Edinburgh ground, good evening sir, EG26 Bravo Hotel, stand 17, A320 Neo with Victor on board, QNH 1011, clearance to Copenhagen.
Okie dokes, right.
What's your stand again, John?
Stand 17.
Chat, I will catch up with your messages momentarily. I'm just trying to deal with stuff here.
Easy 26 Bravo Hotel, Edinburgh ground, hello again.
Right, so going right here onto Alpha.
Copenhagen on the Tala 6 Delta, runway 06, squawk 7771.
And we're going to stand 24. I've gone the wrong way, chat.
Cleared to Copenhagen, Tala 6 Delta.
It was a left turn, not a right. God damn it.
771, EG26 Bravo Hotel.
I'm sorry, just number 1, easy 832, you're taxiing wrong, please do a 180 on your position.
Roger, yeah, just about to mention that to you. Apologies. Could we request stand 10 instead for easy 832 Victor?
Go for it, thank you.
Thank you. So we're going to take a left here on Foxtrot, stand 10 easy 832 Victor.
One sec. For the easy 26 Bravo Hotel, Wilbeck's.
Sorry about that, Mr. Controller. I should have checked the charts before I moved.
We're ready for push and start, stand 17, QNH 1011.
Okay, then stand 17, push and start period facing north to Gulf 1.
Push and start approved, stand 17, push facing north to Gulf 1.
Right, so stand 10 is right in front of us here. That's why I chose it, just because I could see it was right here.
I'm from Schiphol with information Victor, aircraft type A320, and
Right.
7.
Taxi light off, runway turn-offs off as well.
Easy 871 Charlie, I don't have.
We should have VDGS here as well.
You set EGPH departure. Break Delta Tango 10.
Delta Tango 10.
Ready via Charlie 1, very short runway, but this will be a lot faster departure.
Is it working?
Taxi holding point Charlie 1. Delta Tango 10.
I mean, it is there,
No, I'm asking if this okay.
but it's not working.
If you're able to do that.
Nice.
Yeah, yes, I can do that.
Nice one, GSX.
Then you take Charlie 1 via Alpha.
Is it working yet? No. We'll just have to do this.
Once you close the Alpha 1 here, we should be okay, but just in case the other aircraft are trying to be depart first, can you not give me take off clearance yet? I still have my clearance now.
Okay, parking brake set. Wow, we're close. What in the world? Yeah, we're very close. Maybe I shouldn't have gone all the way to the end there. Interesting. Anyway, we're going to go with it, chats. Parking brake is set. APU is available. Turn both the engines off.
Thank you.
Beacon light off.
Charlie 1, you will need to
APU bleed on. Engine
Alpha, right?
fuel pumps off. Seatbelt signs can come off now as well.
Right, yes, sir.
Commence deboarding.
Now the
See if GSX wants to do it for us as well.
The boarding requested.
Oh my god, it wasn't even initialized. Great stuff.
6941 at stand A, A320 information Victor on board requesting iPhone.
Right, TCAS off. Transponder off. Didn't do the after landing checklist, but the radar and predicted wind shear are inoperative anyway. Parking checklist, parking brake on chocks, sets, engines are off, wing lights are off, fuel pumps are off, parking checklist complete. Lovely stuff. Right, chat, I'm going to catch up with some messages in just a moment. Oh, we're so close to the terminal here. Oh, the jetway's not worked for us. Oh no! Oh no! They're floating through the air.
Not you, the other one.
Nice. Right, can we toggle the jetway? Is that going to fix it for us?
Hello, sir. Clear destination. Reykjavik via the Gotham 1 Delta 1
I think we're too close, chat. I think we're too close. I don't know if I can do this whilst... This is just for science here, by the way. Let's see if I can go reposition here at current gate. Oh, look, there we go. God damn. Try that again.
Easy 871 Charlie.
What is going on there?
The boarding requested.
Right. There we go. Lovely stuff.
Check your flight plans first.
Lovely. Okie doke. That's a bit better, isn't it? Right. Okay then, chat. Sorry about that. I was totally focused then. I had so much to do. Anti-ice is why we have checklist. Anti-ice isn't actually on the checklist that I use. It's...
Passengers deboarding starting.
No, it's on the checklist for the after start. It's on the after start checklist, but there's no intermediate anti-ice item on the checklist. Am I doing the return leg? Yes, I am indeed, Mariner. Yep. Fly Tim saying welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. Welcome indeed. LS says I was had problems with the jetways. I've never had the problem. I don't think I've ever had problems with the jetways here before. First time on this one, but it's my fault for pulling in on the wrong stand, I think, to be honest. On the wrong stop bar.
Easy 26 Bravo Hotel, no delay, taxi Alpha 106.
Cy Gamer, can you play on PC? Yes, I'm playing on PC right now. Pedro says, great live stream, really enjoying it. How do you get into aviation? Just to be honest, just started getting into more of the technical aspects of it by watching videos. It was Captain Joe that actually really got me into it.
Am I now on radar?
And yeah, it just kind of spiraled from there. I just started getting into more of the technical aspects of it and how the airplanes are flown. And it just kind of spiraled from there, really. Billy, welcome to the chat. Welcome indeed. Hope you're doing well. Welcome. Right then, chat. So, I know we said we were going to do this like a proper operation today and try and get rolling with the second flight. But that doesn't exclude a bathroom break, which I really need right now. So I'm just going to nip outside and I'll be back with you in just a momento.
Pala 6 Delta, Tango Lima Alpha 6 Delta.
Tango Lima Alpha 6 Delta departure, easy 871 Charlie.
Correct information vector, QNH 1011.
Information Victor, QNH 1011, easy 871 Charlie.
requesting Mike Foxtrot Alpha 97 at stand 202 with information Victor, requesting clearance to East Midlands as filed, aircraft type A321.
Mike Foxtrot Alpha 97, hello sir, and we're ground. Cleared destination Midlands via the just from 1 Delta runway 06, walk 6212.
Cleared by Score Sam 1 Delta 06, departure squawk 6212, Mike Foxtrot Alpha 97.
Mike Foxtrot Alpha 97, Redback right, information Victor on board.
Information Victor on board, yes, Mike Foxtrot 97.
Thank you very much. Mike Foxtrot Alpha 97, your flight level is a bit low. Would you like to fly flight level 250 for example?
Yes please, could I be number 2250, Mike Foxtrot 97.
I can for you 250.
EG6941 at stand 8, request being pushed off and start.
JustFlight is the 26 Bravo Hotel.
EG26 Bravo Hotel, go ahead.
Now over to tower, contact tower on frequency 118.7, have a quick flight Boeing.
Tower 118.7 is the ATC job.
Now the one to push.
At EG6941 at stand 8, requesting pushback and start.
EG6941, stand... Sorry, stand 8.
Stand 8.
Right then, chat, we back. Bootsman, thank you very much for the sub. Welcome to the stream. Welcome indeed. Right then, guys, I am just gonna let's just mute the VATSIM audio. In fact, I'll just need to disconnect from VATSIM anyway. This we're going to change the call sign here. Right, so we're already back. Let's hide the timer. It's getting pretty dark here, so it's going to be a evening arrival into Belfast by the looks of things. Right, anyways, so we need to get a new OFP sorted. We'll have a look at the landing report and whatnot before we carry on here. What was our departure time for the next flight? I don't want to be late for that one as well. 19:35. So we've got, yeah, not long at all, half an hour. Yeah, so it's pretty much confirmed that we are going to be a little bit late setting off there, but nevertheless, let's have a look. We were late by 3 minutes on our departure, so we'll need to send an ADC to the company for that. So we'll just do that real quick now. 3 minutes we were late by, and the delay code we're going to go with, I think we can probably blame ATC startup delay, I think, for that one. So we'll do that one, and we'll send that one off. There we go. Lovely stuff. Right. Okie dokes, so let's have a look-see. We've already briefed the OFP for this leg, so we don't need to do that one. We'll just go straight into the setup once we've had a look at our landing report. So bring up the fuzz pad for that. And yeah, so as you can see, oh look, it's counted the centerline deviation. Very good. Yeah, it doesn't usually do that in the Phoenix, but that's good to see. Yeah, so as you can see, we were bang on at the bang on the aiming point, basically, right on the 1,000 footers, and we were left of centerline by 7 feet. So I'm going to say we pretty much nailed the centerline there as well. So I'll take that. The landing rate was pretty positive, 399 feet per minute. So yeah, a little bit hard on the touchdown, but nothing too crazy, I don't think. Heading was bang on as well, although I did feel like the left gear touched first, and we had to kind of keep that and push that side of the aircraft down, Which is funny, actually, because the wind was coming from the... I know it was coming from the right, actually, wasn't it? So, yeah, there we go. It's a shame it doesn't record the wind here on SimToolkitPro. Pitch 5 degrees, speed 133 knots. So, yeah, maybe a little bit on the fast side. I can't remember what our VAP was, to be quite honest with you, or our VREF. But, yeah, not bad landing, I wouldn't say. Slightly on the harder side. But, yeah, we were right on the 1,000-footers. So I could have flared a little bit harder there to decrease that descent rate a little bit. But, yeah, clearly I missed the trick on that one. But not too bad. Not too bad. Right, so we've already got our OFP in SimBrief, so let's go ahead and we'll load that up here. We'll keep the departure time as it is, 7:35 Zulu, and we'll just click generate there so we can get that into all of our other applications here. So that's that done. We'll let it do its thing. There we go, lovely. Right. So flight planning. This is a brand new version of SimToolkitPro, by the way, guys. Version 1 just released, actually, I think today. So, yeah, it's looking pretty nice so far. So we're going to do that. We'll get it pre-filed as well. You guys don't need to see that part, so I'll do that on my other screen here. Like I said, we've already briefed the OFP. Call sign this time is going to be Easy 319 November. It's so crazy flying around sort of Belfast, Scotland area. There's so many EasyJet aircraft on the frequency. It's can be a little bit confusing at times. So 319 November. We're at stand 10. Just making a note of this so that we can get our clearance again. Right. Okay. So what I do need to do, though, is we do need to restart GSX. I'm not sure how the deboarding is actually going, whether there's still passengers actually coming out here. There is, actually. But we are short of time here, so I'm just going to pretend that they're already off the aircraft, and we're going to start loading it up again. So let's call... Sorry. We'll restart GSX fully because I need to actually do that to get the sounds through the stream for you guys. So let's do that. Right, there we go. Lovely. Oh! Is this VDGS? Is this part of the scenery? Is that why it didn't work? Interesting. Right. Nevertheless, whilst that's restarting, let's go ahead and... I keep doing that, pressing the app when I'm already on the right app here. Okay, cool. So import the next flight. That's all in there. And what we'll need to do is we do need to get the refueling quickly. We'll request refueling.
Refueling truck is on its way.
EasyJets. Let's see, what kind of tug do we have? Oh, we've got a big tug. I don't want this big tug. Let's just restart GSX so it gives us a different tug. It'll only take a minute. We've still got the APU on there. We can actually just turn that off. They probably wouldn't like us to have that on the ground here at Edinburgh. The external power is on. APU bleed off. APU master off. Right. Okie dokes. So, let's do that again.
Refueling truck is on its way.
This should give us some info about our current flight now, I believe.
Aircraft until the fuel truck arrives.
Ah, there we go. Lovely tug there. I'll take that one. Right. Okie doke. So, we'll wait for the fuel truck to arrive and then we'll get going with the loading. Right. Flight plan is pre-filed. We'll log back in on VATSIM, Easy 319 November.
Easy 871 Charlie.
Okie dokes. It's not showing any of our flight info, unfortunately.
Aircraft type Boeing 737.
Well, GSX does say SimBrief OK.
Yes, I have visual.
Oh well, I'm not going to spend a while. I'm not going to spend forever troubleshooting that. Let's see, is the fuel truck here? Whoa, what is going on there? Dear oh dear.
Facing west behind.
That's not looking good, is it? I think the fuel truck's here.
Taxi pushes.
Yeah, there he is.
Initiate push.
Lovely. Where's his little screen?
Ready for taxi.
There he is. So noisy out there. Right. It hasn't asked me to start set the amount yet. I'm assuming because he's still connecting up. I don't actually see him out there. He should come out here and plug it in. Anyways, let's carry on with our setup here. So we need to bring in the new flight plan. Right, it's Easy 319 November, Edinburgh to Belfast. Lovely stuff. Right, cool. Right, let's press on with the setup anyway then. He's still not connected the thing there, has he? What is he doing? Oh. Right. 27 minutes. Oh, we might just... No, we're still going to be late, aren't we? But nevertheless.
No problem. You can do just the right turn, however you can do it. And left turn to
it's not animating for some reason. Usually there's a guy walking around here, but he's just disappeared. Anyways, let's carry on. Easy 319 November is the call sign. Cost index is the standard EasyJet cost index of 12. Although we are going to be a bit late here, so maybe we bump that up a little bit to 25. Cruising flight level 180 for this flight. Alternate of Dublin is in. That's lovely. Ground temperature here at Edinburgh is 19 degrees, and we'll bring in the wind as well. Arctic Turn, welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, I'm sure you were in the chat earlier on. Maybe you left and came back. Okay, dokes. So departures at Edinburgh. Let's just double check the ATIS one more time. And I've done it again. I feel like I'm so flustered today, chat. I'm not focused at all. So we've got information Victor. Let's get our clearance as well while we're at it. So information Victor and then QNH 1011. Runway news to 06. So that is as per our plan. So we can more or less assume that it's going to be all good. So go Sam 1 Delta for departure. We'll stick that in now. Let's have a word with the ATC and get our clearance. Edinburgh ground, hello again, Easy 319er November, stand 10, Type A320, information Victor QNH 1011, request clearance to Belfast.
Easy 31. Sorry, I'll delay you 1 second, please. Thank you. Break.
Okay.
After the passing aircraft right.
Have a beer, it'll calm you down. Unfortunately, I don't actually have any beers in stock at the moment. I might have to go get one afterwards, though, to just calm me down a bit.
Taxi Alpha 1406, right behind the A321, now passing right to left, KLM 292.
Thanks much, break. Mike Foxtrot Alpha 97, straight ahead via Alpha 1.
I'm just waiting to hear if this guy gets back to me.
Alpha 1, Mike Foxtrot Alpha 97.
Now Easy 319 November, say again.
Easy 319 November, stand 10, Type A320, information Victor QNH 1011, request clearance to Belfast.
No problem, sir. Clear destination Aldergrove via the Gothenburg Delta departure runway 06, squawk 6464.
Clear to Belfast Aldergrove, go Summer 1 Delta departure, runway 06, squawk 6464, easy 319 in November.
Easy 319 in November, just confirm your flight level 180.
Yeah, flight plan, cruising flight level is 180, yeah, is that okay? Easy 319 November?
That's fine, no problem.
Okay, great stuff. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right. Okie dokes. So we've got our routes in. Let's just check that through on the plan page. Make sure everything is correct. All looking good there. And then in terms of the arrival,
Edinburgh ground, good evening. Golf.
We'll cover that once we get underway. Right.
Golf Sierra November Kilo Yankee Edinburgh.
Just going to get some charts up on my second monitor here so I can just check through. The Navigraph panel's closed itself, so I don't actually dare open that again, just in case it crashes a sim like it sometimes does. So I'm not going to do that, but I've got it on my other screen here, so I'll just check through the departure. It's Go Some 1 Delta, left turn. It is, let's see. So we can actually tune some nav aids for this departure. We can tune the Ghost, let's see, Golf Oscar Whiskey nav aids. We'll tune that in there. That's, and then VOR, I believe. So we are going to intercept the radial 77 inbound to that, so we'll stick that in as well, and then we're going to use IVG for a DME reading on the departure for the first turn there. We'll do a full briefing once we get underway, but that is just for the MCD purposes here. So secondary flight plan we'll chuck in there just in case we have a engine failure, which we're not going to. But nevertheless, we'll stick in EGPH here for return to runway 06. That will do. Great stuff. So in it B, we should actually have a load sheet this time. I did see a message come up earlier on. So we've got a preliminary load sheet here, which is 0 fuel weight of 58.6 and a 0 fuel weight CG of 31.3. So we'll go ahead and just chuck that in there. 4 tons of fuel, which is on board.
This will be approved at the hold.
We'll go ahead and turn the seatbelt signs on now. We'll get the fuel pumps on as well.
7010.
Right. Okay, so in terms of the fuel, we're going to need to stick 1.1 tons for our alternates. Everything else is looking good. Right, let's do some perf for the preliminary figures. So we'll go packs on again. We'll sync the preliminary load sheet. Runway 06. Cool. 39394 flaps 2 down 0.468.
Golf Kilo Yankee, just to be sure. Information Whiskey, KNH 1011, runway 06 in use.
Roger, information.
Flaps 2 down 0.4 and 68 degrees on the flex, I believe that was. Yep, cool. Alright, lovely stuff. Right then, so we'll come back to Navigraph and we're just going to bring in the charts here. I don't need to really reload it, I'm just going to use this for the ground charts here, just so I've got that prepared.
813, hello Edinburgh ground, clear destination Dublin, via the Gotham 1 Delta departure runway 06, squawk 50, squawk 6366.
Cool.
Clear on the Gotham 1 Delta and squawking 6366, Ryanair 813.
Ryanair 813, thank you, just saying in the stand number and aircraft type.
It's Stern 1 Alpha and 73800.
Right, stop altitude on the SID is 6,000 feet.
Yeah,
why is it not going into nav there?
Yankee is ready for taxi.
Oops, did not mean to do that one.
Bravo 1
Pilot's
intersection,
boarding
runway
started.
06.
Hey, firm, Golf Kilo Yankee.
Golf Kilo Yankee, taxi Papa Alpha.
Oh, flight radar's off, that's why, obviously.
Roger.
I'm being so dim today, chat. It's unbelievable. Right.
I want you to hold just before because of traffic. I want you to hold Alpha 1.
Okay, dokes. So I'm just going to turn the ATC down for me, just so we can do a bit of a briefing here for the departure. So we'll bring up the fuzz pad and we'll have a look at the charts whilst the boarding is underway. Right then, chat. So we're going to look at the 10-9 here for Edinburgh. And looking at the taxi out. We're here at stand 10. So we're going to push back, most likely facing to the west. We're going to come, basically going to come back to the runway we just departed on, runway 06. So we'll probably push back facing this way, which is going to be southwest. We'll probably be asked to taxi Foxtrot, and then Alpha, and then down Alpha, following Alpha all the way down to the holding, one of the holding points for runway 06 here. Then we'll depart runway 06 on the GoSam 1 Delta departure. Transition altitude 6,000 feet. This has got a noise preferential route. The noise preferential route terminates at 6,000. Cruising levels will be allocated by Scottish Control after takeoff. We've already got their frequency actually tuned. Report call sign SIG designator and current altitude. And cleared altitude on first contact with Scottish Control. So I'll just make note of everything so that I don't forget it. Cool. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okie dokes. Now we might be able to get CPDLC with Scottish Control, but because it's such a short flight, it's probably not even worth it. But looking at the chart itself, we've got 250 knots below flight level 100. The departure itself, we're going to depart initially runway track, then left turn at 0.5 IVG, which is the localizer DME for, which is this localized DME here, which we do have tuned. We're going to turn to a track of 044. 3 miles IVG, we're then going to take another left turn to intercept the 077 radial from the Golf Oscar Whiskey VOR. After the left turn, we want to be at 35 miles from the Navaid there, between 5,000 and 6,000 feet, and then continuing outbound, we need to be at 6,000 feet, 30 miles Golf Oscar Whiskey. We're then going to continue outbound on the same radial to Cumbo. We do have a note here at Cumbo. Max SID altitude is 6,000, but expect ATC clearance to cross Mavics or Cumbo at or above flight level 100. So we'll probably be given extra clearance above 6,000 feet, somewhere in this region. And then we're going to take a left turn 217, which is the 037 radial from the Tango Romeo November. NDB, sorry, not NDB, VOR, I really cannot speak today, chat, and then out to GoSam, which does have a restriction of 6,000, but as per here, we can probably expect to be above that once we get to GoSam. Right, let's make sure that's all in, which it is. Nothing too much to worry about there. Lovely stuff. Right, let's see how the boarding's going. One second, chat. 1 second. Kept hearing loads of voices behind me. It's my brother talking to a cat that's invaded our house. Dear me. Right. Alright, so we've done the briefing there. Hopefully that was a little bit more brief than than what we used to. I'm just trying to keep the time down a little bit on the briefings there, but nevertheless, we got all the right information there. We've already checked the weather anyway, so nothing too much to say about that one. Yeah, so we're pretty much there, aren't we, chats? Just waiting for the boarding. Let's just see how we're doing. Still about half the passengers to come on board. What is going on with GSX? Let's have a look. Whoop. Still loading on the bagage. Lovely. Right. I think we're a little bit ahead of ourselves this time for once. Right. Okie dokes. Let's just turn the dome light on temporarily just for a bit more light in here whilst we're getting ready. Alright. Cockpit prep checklist. Gear pins and covers are removed. Fuel quantity is 4 tons. Seatbelt signs are on. The DIRs are in nav. Barrel ref is set. 1011 on both sides and on the standby. Cockpit prep checklist complete. Has the controller gone offline? No, he hasn't. Great stuff. Lovely. Right. Okay, chat. So we've got a few minutes then. Whilst we wait for the passengers to board, I can catch up with some messages. All right. Will 8900, welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. Welcome indeed. Mirific, we're on the return leg. Yes, indeed. Thanks very much, Schutz. Yes, indeed. I think your question should be, you've already finished one flight? That should be more like it. Right then, guys. Love that APU spool up sound on this aircraft. So bassy. Right. I do just need to go get another drink of water. I'm back with you in a moment, chat. Let's see who's arriving next to us. Oh, it's an aircraft just landed at Brussels. Very good. Oh, they're coming flying down that taxiway. That's probably what we look like, to be fair. Right, I'll be one sec, chat.
Edinburgh ground, Bijan 1 Lima Kilo at Alpha, ready for the taxi to gate.
Right then.
Bijan 1 Lima Kilo, Delta, welcome Edinburgh. Any preferred time?
You know what I feel like? You know what I feel like, chat? I feel like this leg is actually too short. I feel like it's actually too short to do on stream, to be honest with you. There's just too much stuff going on. I don't know if I can... I don't know if I'm going to do this leg on stream again. It's a lot to manage. It's a lot to manage. I'll tell you what we could do, though, chat. Because we have a bit of time here for the passengers to board, I think what I might just do is we'll have a look at the arrival into Belfast. Because I know, Chris, you had some questions about it. And once we get up in the air, I think it is going to be a little bit crazy again. I have a feeling. So we did already check their ATIS and we saw that they're using runway 25. So we can sort of plan for that for now and see how we get on. So let's have a look at how the passenger boarding is going here. Oops. There they are. Oh, they're still coming on board. Love to see it. Right. Okie dokes. Let's see. Is someone else going to come? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, there he is. Lovely. What is this click spot here? Oh, I did not know you could do that. Lovely stuff. Always learning. Right. Okay. So over to the fuzz pad then. Having a look at the arrival into Belfast. This is the 10-2 chart. Airport elevation 268. And then we've got aircraft flying on the airway system will be cleared into the TMA without having to request a specific entry clearance. Aircraft which did into the TMA or centre from the open FIR must obtain clearance from Aldergrove approach. Flights inbound to Belfast TMA are given descent clearance, which will allow the flight to remain inside the vertical boundaries of the controlled airspace. Aircraft flying a continuous descent approach, especially with regards to runway 07, may leave the vertical boundary of this controlled airspace for short periods of flight. If this occurs, ATC will endeavour to give you as much notice to the crew as possible and provide the appropriate UK FIS. Right. Not a problem. What we'll do is, in that case, do we actually have a controller online at Belfast? Let's just do this for Volanta's sake. We've got a ground controller on, but no approach controller at the moment. So we're going to be on with Scottish Centre again. So he will give us the clearance that we need there. So we don't need to contact the approach. Right. So let's have a look at the approach then. So we're going to be coming in from the northeast. So it is going to be through Blacker. We're going to come down the Papa 600 airway to Blacker and then right turn 252 track inbound to the Belfast VOR. Now, we probably won't fly that full procedure. Very, very unlikely that we will do, to be quite honest with you. If we overlay this on the en route map, we can then verify that that is actually our route, which it is. We could obviously look at the text as well. But probably what will happen is, because we're coming into runway 25, we're just going to probably get vectored straight onto the ILS there. So you can see here the ILS coming out like this. Let's draw it a bit better. So yeah, the ILS coming out like this in relation to Blacker. So we'll probably get to Blacker and we'll probably fly down here a little bit and then just get a little right turn to intercept final at some point. So that's probably how the approach is going to go. I can't really see it being done any other way than that. We probably won't have to fly the full procedure. Very rarely done, to be quite honest. So for the approach, we're going to do the ILS DME, runway 25. This is the 11-2 charts. Localizer identifier and frequency, India Alpha Golf, and the frequency 109.9. Final approach course of 247 degrees, and the final approach fixed 2,500 feet at 6.8 miles, India Alpha Golf. So the ILS itself is fairly straightforward. Platform altitude of 2,500 feet if we're not flying the full procedural approach there, which we won't be doing. As you can see, you can actually fly all the way in to the Belfast VOR, and then you would fly outbound this way and then back in. Or you can fly a DME arc from the southeast, which is not really applicable to us. So we're going to probably get vectored onto the final there. So we'll come down to 2,500 feet, and then we'll descend on down on the ILS, which is a 3-degree ILS, which is standard, and the minima is going to be 468 feet. Looking here, we've got a PAPI to the left of the runway and high-intensity lighting on the airfield. If we have to go around, it's going to be a continuous climb to 3,000 feet, initially straight ahead to 2,500, and then a right turn back into the Belfast VOR, or as directed. So straight ahead, right turn. But in reality, we probably won't get sent towards the VOR. It's unlikely. Even if we do have to go around, we'll probably get vectored back around, something like that, I would imagine. So that's that. And then in terms of the arrival taxi in, we'll come in on runway 25. We probably won't make Bravo, to be honest. We'll probably taxi right on to runway 17 and then on to Charlie. Lima.
Not strange, okay, bear with.
And then we'll request... I want to request a stand which has VDGS this time. So we didn't do that last time. So I'm going to go for stand 2-1, I think, which has VDGS. So Lima and then 2-1. Quite a straightforward taxi in there. All right. That's the arrival. Let's see how we're doing with the boarding of the passengers. Not many left now. Not many left at all. APU is on and nicely warmed up. Let's start the APU bleed and we can get it cooled down a little bit in the cabin. 30 degrees. Holy crap, it's gotten warm in here. Right. What's that EFB that I'm using? That is the fuzz pad. It's actually just an overlay for the stream, but the application that I'm using inside of that is SimToolkitPro in combination with Navigraph. I'll wait for you to come back, but food is on the horizon. No worries at all, Mariner. Don't worry at all if you need to get off, man. You don't need to wait for us. Tell you what we'll do though is we will request the ground services to connect the tug whilst we are waiting here, because we are a little bit late. So we don't want to be delayed any further than necessary. What we'll do as well, aircraft is loaded, fantastic stuff. Alright, we are on APU power, so we'll remove the GPU and the chocks. We can go ahead and close the doors now as well. Is this guy going to make a move here? Okay, waiting for other services to complete. That's fine. Right. Lovely stuff. Quite busy here at Edinburgh on VATSIM. What specs do I have? Specs are down in the video description. Watch tech, or you can do ! specs. Paolo, welcome to the chat from Portugal. Hope you're doing well. Welcome indeed. Aerofly channel, welcome indeed. Lego Lancer, hello. Thank you very much for the sub. Can I show the cabin? I can indeed, yeah. Just, oops. There you go. It's great. I mean, even the detail here in the galleys is absolutely lovely in this thing. Really, really nice.
Got you 1 second walking on it.
Yeah, super nicely done in here. Even the seatbelt signs and the no smoking signs work as well. It's absolutely brilliant. I think the no smoking signs are actually on permanently, but the seatbelt signs do work. There you go.
7263.
Lovely.
Clear Manchester, VV Delta 1 departure, squawk 7263 for 106.
I've increased my passenger density in GSX, just boards a little quicker. Yeah, I might actually do that, to be honest. It doesn't seem to really sync up with the Fenix boarding that well.
So we planned for 240 right now, 71 Charlie.
Go for it.
Alright, alright, alright. I'll just type the command in chat for you. There you go. That should work anyway. I thought that was the command. Right. Okie dokes. Are we done yet? GSX, are we done? Still not done, apparently. Can you just cancel the boarding of the passengers? So, see, the thing is with GSX, I absolutely love the animations and the immersion that it adds, but at the same time, I wish when you boarded the passengers, it actually changed the load of the aircraft based on how many passengers have been loaded. That would be super, super cool. But I understand, obviously, with these third-party aircraft, it's going to be a lot of integration required, I suppose, to get that working. How we doing? They must be nearly done. A little status message would be nice. They must be nearly done.
Right, 71 Charlie, requesting.
They're making us very late. Tell me a route I can do in the 737-800, Dublin to Leeds Bradford.
North to Gulf 1.
Pushing far through face north, right, 71 Charlie, thank you.
Come on. I'm not sure why it's not showing the sim brief stuff as well. Let's just check the log real quick, see if it's actually picked up the flight plan properly.
One Charlie, we will listen into that.
Ryanair 813 over the tower, Edinburgh Tower, 118, decimal 7. Bye bye.
Tower 118.
Yeah, so it's picked up the sim brief details, it's just not displaying it on the VDGS properly. That's a bit strange. Come on, guys. The doors are closed now. Okay, so how are you guys getting on then? Come on. We'll just do that for him temporarily. Hello? Oh, there she is. Right, let's see what the other goings on are in Edinburgh then, seeing as though we've got a bit of time to wait. Edinburgh Tower looking very, very nice there in the background. Oh, we've got a... Look at that moon. That's a pretty big moon, isn't it? What else have we got? We've got a generic aircraft over there. I don't really want to see that one. It's pretty quiet actually now. It was busy before. I think they're mostly they're statics over there, to be honest. Fairly certain I hear an aircraft. Got the... Is that the fourth bridge there? I always forget the name of them. Over yonder. Looks like this Brussels Airlines might be doing a return leg as well. Okay, GSX, you're going to have to, come on, you're going to have to hurry up now. This has been going on and on and on. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to restart GSX. I know it sucks, but it's taking us, it's making us incredibly late. Just give it a second to restart here. Hopefully it gives us a nice little tug. Yep, that'll do. Right, we'll get it connected and then we'll request our pushback clearance. So, before start, checklist. Parking brake is set. Takeoff speeds and thrust. We can actually just amend those. We've just got our final load sheet. So, 58.7 and 31.3. Slight change, nothing too great, but we will need to put in our figures once again. So let's do that. Whilst the tug connects. Hear those packs whirring away. Let's just see this guy connect initially. Fly Javert, welcome to the chat from Las Vegas. Welcome, dude. I hope you're doing well. Welcome indeed. I do have to say there are some nice animations with this GSX. Some of them are a bit janky, but I do enjoy the fact that he's put detail into actually the connection there, and then they pull this little lever up as well to lower the wheels down. Look at the reflection on the fuselage there at the top. In fact, they're bringing the wheels up. Okay, cool. So we'll leave it there for now. We'll sync the final load sheet and make sure the weather's up to date. Right, 35, 35, 38, and I think the rest is the same. It's crazy how such a small difference can make such a big difference to your rotation speeds. 135, 135, 138, 2, 0.4 down. Right, that's all the same. Okay, great stuff. Lovely. Hopefully the controller's still online. It is indeed. Love to see it. We'll turn the music down for the departure now. We've done the before takeoff. Sorry, we've done the before start checklist. No, we didn't. We actually got as far as this, didn't we? So takeoff speeds and thrust 35, 35, 38, 68 degrees of flex. Windows are closed. Beacon light is on. Before start checklist complete. Easy 319 November, stand 10, ready for push to start.
Sorry, say again.
Easy 319 November, stand 10, ready for push and start.
Stand 10, push and start, clear facing west on 49.
Say again for easy 319 November.
Stand 10, push and start approved, facing west.
Push and start approved, face west, easy 319 November. Alright, we're going to face west then. That's different to what we planned, but nevertheless. Let's do it. So we need to push.
Edinburgh ground, hello, good evening. This is Legend 1 at...
Continue pushback. We need to go tail to the right.
Legend 1.
Let's run the clock. Parking brake is released.
Legend 1, hello sir. Edinburgh ground, pass message.
Alright, off we go, chats.
700. Information whiskey and testing I-5.
Wait, did he say push to the east or push to the west? I'm doubting myself now. I think he said east, didn't he? I'm sure he said east.
Let me get you one.
I'm so confused. Anyways. Engine mode selected to ignition start. Engine 2 starts.
Clear to Manchester on the Gotham 1, Delta departure, departing only 06 and squawk 0432, Legend 1.
Read that correct.
He said east or west. I'm so confused now, chat. I think they might have changed the runway as well. I'm sure I just heard him say runway 06. Oh no, runway 06 is what we planned for. Yeah. He said west. Oh, God's sake. How oh my God, I'm so dim sometimes. Right, parking brake is set. We've got a good engine start on engine 2. Engine 1 start. Very dark outside. Let's just check the message. 8 minutes ADC now. Okay. We get the transponder on anyway.
Ryanair 1 Charlie, requesting park to runway 06.
Right, engine 1 is a Vale.
71 Charlie.
After start flows, engine mode selected back to norm. Ground spoilers to armed. Flaps we're going to set to 2.
Alpha 1 via Golf, Lima and Alpha, Ryanair 71 Charlie.
Just going to check the rudder trim as well, make sure that is reset. There we go. Cool. Ecam status is checked. Auto brake we can set to max. Turn the terrain on the ND. Quick glance over here, make sure everything is correct, which it is. Coming up above, APU bleed off, APU master off. Everything else looks good there. Lovely stuff. After start checklist. Anti-ice not required, Ecam status checked. Pitch trim we have not set. Down 0.4 is what we need. So we'll go there and just verify that on the flight controls page. That is set. Rudder trim is neutral. After start checklist is complete. We'll go ahead and do a flight controls check whilst we are here. So full left, full right, and neutral. Full up, full down, and neutral. Full left on the rudder. Full right, and back to neutral. Cool. Let's turn the dome light off now. And we'll send the tug on his way.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start.
Ryanair taxiing over there. Right, so we actually pushed facing to the east here, which I didn't mean to do, which I misheard him. So he did say west, I believe. So we're probably going to get a taxi like this and down Alpha to runway 06. Right. Right, so we'll see if we can see the person with the pin. Oh, there they are. There they are, they're just holding the pin up. Love to see it. Very difficult to see them in this light.
Good evening, Golf Juliet Lima Alpha Mike, vacation Charlie.
Golf Juliet Lima Alpha Michael Alpha Rainbow Ground. Welcome Edinburgh. Any preferred stand?
They don't mind at all, Golf Alpha Mike.
The what?
We don't mind, Golf Alpha Mike.
Oh, you don't mind, right? Stand 203 via Alpha and Papa.
Right, so this guy's getting sent down that way. That's good.
Golf Alpha Mike, thanks.
Okay. Easy 319 November. Request taxi. Just a note, I do apologise. We actually pushed facing to the east by mistake.
That's great, no problem. I'll fix it. Taxi holding point Alpha 1. Runway 06 via Foxtrot and Alpha. Left and left.
Perfect, thank you. Taxi holding point Alpha 1, runway 06 via Foxtrot and Alpha. Easy 319 November. Right, taxi clearance. Let's get the lights on. And we're on our way. Parking brake is released. So left and then a left, as he said. Nice and easy. Is this live time? It is indeed, yeah.
Just gone past Papa. Are we okay? Still 180 here.
Say goodbye to Edinburgh.
You can do that or via whiskey.
So I would do a 180 Golf Alpha Mike. We can taxi Papa 203.
No problem. Just do what you want.
Why am I sitting in the first officer's seat, says Lego Lancer. That's a question I get nearly every stream, but I mean, it's essentially because I sit at my desk with the side stick in my right hand and the throttle's in my left hand. That's really all it is, to be honest with you.
418.7, thank you very much for your ATC, 71 Charlie.
Sweet.
It is very busy though. Another aircraft just landed there.
Taxi into Echo, hold Echo 1 ready, Legend 1, thank you.
Right. Taxi checklist, flight controls are checked. Flap setting is 2. Config 2. Radar and predictive wind shear are inoperative. Engine mode selector is in norm. ECAM memo, takeoff no blue. Taxi checklist complete. Thought I'd turned down the music already. Apologies, chat. Marino was controlling it, it'd be chewing your balls off right now. Possibly, yes. It's a good thing he's not, isn't it? This controller is so relaxed. Right. So for departure, it's the GoSam 1 Charlie. Initially runway heading, then left turn, and another left turn to intercept the radial to Golf Oscar Whiskey.
Hello again.
Stop altitude 6,000 feet.
Via Alpha and Papa.
In the event of an engine failure. I don't actually know the procedure here, but I believe it is straight ahead to 25 miles. And then we'll hold and take it from there.
So you'll stand again?
Rejected takeoff will stop for anything below 100 knots. After 100 knots, we'll only stop for a master warning or an engine failure. After V1, we stop for nothing and we'll continue the takeoff.
Rotterdam, Netherlands, via the Cala 6 Delta, runway 06, squawk 0433.
Let's get the landing system on for the takeoff because we are going to use this for DME on the first couple of turns. It is very dark indeed, isn't it, chats? I hope it's not too dark, by the way. If it's too dark for you, I can put it to daytime, but we're trying to keep it real here. It's so dark if you come to the passenger cabin, it's crazy. Shame you can't dim the cabin lights for takeoff, actually. Right, is Tower still online? Tower is online, 1187, so we're going to get past to them next. We've got that in the pre-select for, well, we've already got that tuned on the VHF2.
Legend 1, holding at Echo, request further taxi instruction when available.
Easy 319 November, over to Tower 118.7, Edinburgh Tower.
Good to Tower 1187, easy 319 November. Thank you, bye-bye.
Last station Colin, Edinburgh, say again.
Legend
Edinburgh Tower, very good evening. Easy 319 November on Alpha for Alpha 1, runway 06.
Easy 319 November, via Alpha 1, line up 06.
Right, Alpha 1, line up 06, easy 319 November. Alright, we've got the lineup clearance. Lineup checklist, takeoff runway is 06, is confirmed. TCAS we can set to TARA. Pack 1 and 2 are on. Lineup checklist complete. Need to slow down for this turn. Must not be any incoming traffic, but we can check. Don't see anyone. Alright, strobe lights on. Love lining up on night.
Correction, EV 319 November, surface wind is 090 degrees, 9 knots, runway 06, clear takeoff.
06, clear for takeoff, easy 319 November. Beautiful. We are clear for takeoff, chat, so landing lights can come on. We'll start the chrono. Bringing the thrust up to 50%. Straightening the aircraft up a bit. Engines stable. Manflex 68 SRS runway auto thrust. Blue. $100 knots. V1, rotate. Nav. Positive rates. Gear up. Lever climb, thrust climb, climb, auto thrust. Disarm the spoilers. Alright, past the F speed. Flaps to 1. And S speed, flaps to 0.
Easy 319 November, contact Scottish Control on 135.
AP2. 135, 525, easy 319 November. Thank you. Bye bye. Let's get those nose lights off.
Ryanair 180, Center, we just want to confirm, do you have any objections to us keeping our cruise level at flight level 240 for flight plan?
Ryanair 180, you're out, cleared to flight level 300.
Totem Wolf, thank you very much for the sub. Much appreciated. Oh, baby, look at that. I've never seen this at night. That looks great. Oh, my lord.
Ryanair 180, climb flight level 300 as instructed.
Clear, we'll climb at 300.
That looks great, doesn't it, chat?
Ryanair 244 descent.
Let's go VS 1000. We're just going to slow this climb down a bit. Just so we don't get outstar so quickly.
871 Charlie calling back.
Easy 871 Charlie with you.
Easy 871 Charlie, descend flight level 250.
Descend flight level 250, speedbird 871 Charlie, easy 871 Charlie.
Scottish, easy 319 November, passing 5,000 for 6,000, go some 1 Delta.
Ryanair 228 Mike, Scottish, climb flight level 270. Easy 319 November, Scottish, hello, climb flight level 180.
Climb flight level 180, easy 319 November.
Easy 747 Golf, report passing out.
Right, so going straight up to our cruising altitude, let's pull for open climb, thrust climb, open climb, we're going to set standards. Lovely stuff, flight level 180 blue.
4601, were you calling?
And we're off. We're off, chat. Let's go.
Quality 231, descend flight level 200.
Descend flight level 200, quality 231.
Neptune 29 Echo Alpha, descend flight level 120.
There's the airport down there, say bye-bye.
Neptune 29 Echo Alpha. Ryanair 71 Charlie, route direct to Lakey.
It's so dark. That was a much better departure than the last one, I have to say.
Go ahead.
10 minutes from the flight deck is possible.
Alright, we can chill a bit now. I've already briefed the arrival, so I'm not going to go too crazy with that.
Easy 871 Charlie.
Let's stay up to date though. Do we have a controller on at Belfast still? We do. I think that might be Mariner just there, just chilling.
Good afternoon,
Alright, flight level 100. Landing lights off.
230.
Seatbelt signs off.
Mars 139 Scottish, hello, climb flight level 380.
Climb flight level 380.
Lovely stuff, chats. Lovely stuff.
5514, fly heading 020, vectors at its approach runway 25.
020, vectors ILS approach runway 25, easy 5514.
Ryanair 813, descend flight level 160.
Descend flight level 160, runway 813.
Chateau 9 Hotel, surface wind 140 degrees, 9 knots, runway 25, clear to left.
This guy's putting in a shift today. Gotta respect it.
Ryanair 48 Tango, descent.
Ryanair 48 Tango, descend flight level 8.
Right, well, look at that. We actually have a decent cruise segment this time, unlike last time.
November 422, Mike Papa, fly heading 295, descend flight level 80.
295 on the heading down to flight level 80 to Mike Papa.
Easy 22 Echo, climb flight level 290. Easy 22 Echo, climb flight level 290.
Climb flight level 290.
Flying Stew, welcome to the chat, dude. Good to see you. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
133.7. Easy 22 Echo, thank you.
Right.
47 Golf, climb flight level 200.
How are we doing? Where are we currently? Let's see. What is this city?
79 Quebec Tango, contact London 133.7. Bye-bye.
Is this going to be...
Have a good one.
It's going to be Glasgow, isn't it? This is Glasgow right in front of us.
Ryanair 180, climb flight level 320.
Look at that. That does look great, though, I have to say. That looks very good.
Neptune 101 Papa, descend flight level 270.
Descend flight level 270.
Lovely.
Neptune 101 Papa.
Neptune 29 Echo Alpha, contact Aberdeen radar 119.050. Bye-bye.
Aberdeen radar 119.050, Neptune 29 Echo Alpha, cheers.
Ryanair 244, descend flight level 180.
Descend flight level 180, Ryanair 244.
Neptune 101 Papa, contact London 133.7.
Oh, I've just realised, chat, why the VD just didn't work when we arrived into Edinburgh. It's because we didn't select a stand on GSX, wasn't it? That was my bad.
150, bye-bye.
13115.
Right, coming up to top of climb. Let's pull VS 1000.
Control, Legend 1.
VS 1000 speed.
Correction. With you level 03. With you on the Gotham 1 Delta departure.
Right. Get the dome light back on so we can actually see something in here. I'm just going to turn this floodlight on as well because it is getting rather dark in here. Right. So we've already briefed the arrival chat, so I'm not gonna go through it all again. But what we can do is we can do some preparation. Sorry, it's not 07 at Aldergrove, is it? It is 25.
244, fly heading 020, descend flight level 80, vectors ADS runway 06.
EGAA 25 is going to give us a distance to the runway itself. Only 96 miles to go, so not too far. Let's get... So we might as well get some stuff ready. Surface wind is 140 at 7. Temperature of 16.
Scandinavian 4601, when ready, descend flight level 280, on conversion, speed 290 knots or greater.
Temperature of 16 degrees, QNH is 10...
Flight level 210.
1006.
And speed 290.
Cool, and then we've already decided on the ILS for 25. So it's going to be 468 feet for the ILS there. And then thrust reduction acceleration is looking good. Now, if I remember correctly, let's just see if Black Box's website's gone down, you see, so I can't actually check it, unfortunately. I wonder what's happened there. But I think the engine out might be 1800, I think, possibly at Belfast. I can't remember exactly off the top of my head, but that's what we're going with.
Turkey 79 kilo, roger, break, Scandinavian 460.
Right, 58 miles to top of descent. We're looking good. Let's do our arrival performance. We're going for runway 25, dry.
Good evening, Nordic.
We'll apply the METAR there.
290 for 360 inbound Riggs.
3 knots tailwind, really. Ain't not crosswind. Landing weight, let's have a look. 2.5 kilos of fuel is going to be on board when we land, so another 0.5 tons is going to be used up, so we're going to be 61.3 tons for the landing. So much heavier than last time.
Scandinavian 455, flight level 380. Scandinavian 455, Scottish.
Right, and we're just going to go for medium auto brake because it's the last flight of the day, so why not? Manual landing, flap full, and we'll go for
Easy 5514 negative 100.
let's go for auto thrust off, just to spice it up a little bit for this landing. So auto brake medium is selected. There we go.
80 and speed 280 knots or greater.
Cool. So we've pretty much done all our preparations. We'll get the TCAS 2 below in case of an emergency descent. Right, lovely.
280 knots or less.
Mariner was telling me you're in here now. I had to pop in. Well, thank you very much for dropping by, Flying Stu. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Freemason Gaming, thank you very much for the sub, as well as Gareth Lyle. Thank you very much, guys. Totem Wolf as well. Thank you very much. Welcome to the stream, guys. It's not gone. Oh God. Oh, that nearly broke my ears. It's not gone down. The address just changed. The address to what, Oisin? I think I must have missed something there. Oops.
November 422, Mike Papa, turn right, heading 030, descend altitude 4,000 feet, cleared ILS approach runway 06.
Can we see anything?
4,000 feet, cleared the ILS 6.
Not really, no.
Ryanair 244, turn left, heading 260.
Left heading 260, Ryanair 244.
Ryanair 180, we've reached top of descent, requesting descent.
Oh, speed 280 or less.
160.
Oh, 160, Ryanair, we're adjusting.
Squadron Control, good day, Neptune 2877, level up, flight level 110.
Neptune 2877, Scottish, fly heading 255.
Fly heading 255, Neptune 2877.
Easy 5514, descend altitude 2,500.
I don't know if this guy was contacting us, but he's just sent me a text message saying speed 280 knots or less.
Lima Zulu, are you back?
We do have a guy right in front of us there, so that's probably why.
Contact London 133.7, good day.
133.7, cheers.
I do apologise, controller, if you're out there. If I missed you.
Hotel, apologies, 121.750, good day.
121.750, something like hotel, thank you.
Call T231, turn right, heading 035.
Turn right heading 035, quality 231.
Ryanair 244, descend altitude 4,000 feet, QNH is 101138 miles.
Down 4,000 feet, QNH 1011, Ryanair 244.
Easy 319 November, when ready, descend flight level 90.
When ready, descend flight level 90, easy 319 November.
Easy 5514, turn left heading.
Alright, so we've got a clearance down to flight level 90, but top of descent is not for a good while yet, so we don't really need to do that.
270.
Climb flight level 270.
We do have a disco though. I am actually just going to remove that disco because we are expected to go onto vectors.
Aberdeen radar 119.0.
What I think I'll also do, just for better planning, is I am just going to, let's see.
Ryanair 48 Tango, turn left heading 020, vectors Alice approach runway 06.
I am just going to remove Belzoo as well, because if necessary we can always just go direct to it if he wants us to fly that, but it's highly unlikely. So let's just remove those discos and let's see if that gives us a different top of descent, which it does. Okay, so that makes sense to why he's given us that clearance so early there. So 7 miles to go to top of descent, so there we go. Lovely stuff. Let's go flight level 90 and we'll push for managed descent. So we've got Des. It does say set managed speed because we have selected speed in currently. Now, unfortunately, we can't change that because that is an ATC speed restriction. So, what we'll do is we'll just go to thrust idle open descent.
Let's 25 EC5514.
Matthew, thank you very much for the sub, and Alexandra, thank you very much. Welcome to the chat, or welcome to the stream. I hope you're well. Welcome indeed.
Neptune 287 Sierra, you back?
Yeah, Neptune 287 Sierra back in the cockpit.
Neptune 287 Sierra, contact.
I tell you what I will do though is
London on 133.7, Neptune 287 Sierra, thank you very much, bye bye.
Ryanair 71 Charlie, when ready, descend to level 2.
I may be able to change the managed speeds to 280. No, I cannot.
Descend flight level 200 for Wild Lake, Ryanair 71 Charlie. Transavia 1 Golf, route direct Haven, climb flight level 310.
Okay, we leave it.
Neptune 2877, resume on navigation, direct Dean Cross, Delta Charlie Sierra.
Sorry, can you repeat the waypoint again for Neptune 2877?
Neptune 2877, resume on navigation, direct Delta Charlie Sierra.
Resume on navigation, Delta Charlie Sierra, Neptune 2877.
Let's see, how can you check turbulence on the flight plan?
Scandinavian 455 when ready, descend flight level 280 on conversion
So,
300 knots for greater.
on the flight plan, if you bring up your SimBrief flight plan, I'm assuming that's what you are referring to. I'll just bring up the fuzz pad real quick.
Negative, speed 300 or
So you can actually check this by using the significant weather charts.
Speed 300 or greater, Scandinavian 455.
Like this. So on here, the significant weather charts, you'll have to research obviously how to read them. But on here, it will mark out clear air turbulence areas, so you can check for the turbulence on there. But what you can also do is, obviously, if you look out for jet streams as well, they're likely places of turbulence if you're going to cross them.
Yes, it is.
There's no areas of clear air turbulence marked on here, but sometimes they're marked on here like, let's see. See these dashed areas? This is. These are potentially areas of clear air turbulence. As you can see here, this one is marked with severe turbulence. Heading 225, easy 319 November.
Ryanair 244, turn right, heading 020, clear down this approach, runway 06.
Right turn 020.
So hopefully that answers. If you look into how to read significant weather charts, that'll also help you work out where the turbulence is gonna be.
Ryanair 48 Tango, turn left, heading 270, descend altitude 4.
Right, so we're actually getting pretty close here, chat. So I am going to just focus up. Flight level 100. Let's get the landing lights and seatbelt signs on. As you can see, he's given us a little heading here to cut off this corner, which I imagine he'll probably turn us right onto the final approach from here. Something like that, I imagine. Let's go VS 900. Probably a bit late there, but let's see what happens.
119.050 Ryanair 10, thanks.
Right after the Mike back and call it.
Ryanair 228 Mike, roger, monitor Unicom, good day.
Monitor Unicom, good day, thanks to see. Mike.
I'm just listening now, chat.
Ryanair 48 Tango,
Alt star.
heading 255.
That's 255 right now.
Oh, we need to come down to 250 knots now. I totally forgot we were selected speed. That's fine.
Scandinavian 666, turn right, heading 035. Turn right, heading 035. Ryanair 71 Charlie, contact London 133.7, bye-bye.
133.7, thank you, Ryanair 71 Charlie.
Ryanair 2 enough for that.
Ryanair 21 Alpha, roger.
Can Easy 5514 contact Altigo to 121.75.
Easy 5514, right Charlie, ground 1.
Right, chat, I'm just listening here.
Right, Charlie, ground 121.75, Easy 5514, thank you, bye-bye.
Easy 64 X-ray Tango, when ready, descend flight level 200.
I'm just going to set up a direct here, just on the off chance that he gives us one. 067 we need.
Ryanair 244, contact tower 118.7, bye-bye.
118.7, Ryanair 244, goodbye.
Scandinavian 666, resume on navigation direct to Niven, November, India, Vector Uniform November, climb flight level 370.
Bear with me, chat. This guy is very busy. I don't want to miss any of his transmissions here.
Redirecting Niven, climb flight level 370.
Scottish Walker 2441 is on flight level 380.
Walker 2441 Scottish, hello. Input 1 Echo arrival.
Input 1 Echo.
So as you can see, as we were saying earlier with regards...
747 Golf, resume normal speed, turn right heading 360.
With regards...
4,000 feet, QNH 1006.
That wasn't for me.
Resume normal speed, right to 60 and descend 4,000 with QNH 1006.
As you can see...
Easy 319 November, resume normal speed, descent to altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1006.
Resume normal speed, descend 6,000, QNH 1006, Easy 319 November. Okay, thrust idle open descent, we're back to normal speed, 250 knots, 1006 is set, approach checklist, bar F set 1006, set both sides, seatbelt signs are on. Minimum is 468 set. Auto brake is medium. Engine mode selector is norm.
Resume normal speed.
Approach checklist complete.
Scandinavian 4601, descend flight level 110.
Yeah, so as you can see, we're on vectors currently. There's traffic in front of us, so he's sort of giving us rough delay vectors, I think. So he's taking us a little bit wide so he can swing us back in behind the traffic.
Scandinavian 455, descend flight level 130, leaving controlled airspace by descent, speed 280 knots.
Descend flight level 130, speed 280 knots, leave control.
Alright, 1,000 to go.
Easy 747 Golf, turn right.
Speed VS 1,000.
Right heading 035, 747 Golf.
Ryanair 48 Tango, turn right, heading 030, cleared LS, runway 06.
Turn right 030, clear for ILS,
Right, I'm just going to do this,
Golf, climb flight level
and then I'm going to pull the heading immediately.
3501 Golf.
So I've now got an extended centre line there.
441, when ready, descend flight level 200, level by INREV.
Down flight level 200, level by INREV, Walker 244.
Scandinavian 4601, report speed to Aberdeen radar 119.050, good day.
119 at decibel 050 for Scandinavian 4601.
Hearings 902,
Oops.
1 direct Robin and normal speed.
Let's just double check the 80s again. I'm sure they've not changed the runway. No, they haven't. Okay. Alright, Alt Star. Is Belfast below us, I think?
Control, good evening, Kilo Wings 902, height 0, flight level 360.
It is indeed.
Gear rings 9280 Scottish, hello, direct Ratsu, Romeo Alpha Tango Sierra Uniform.
Code direct to Ratsu.
Oh no, this must be Belfast over here actually.
747 Golf, turn right, heading 070, descend altitude 2,500 feet.
Getting very close in here. I'm intrigued to see what he's going to do for us.
AFA.
And 2,504, 747 Golf.
Easy 319 November, descend altitude 4,000 feet.
Descend altitude 4,000 feet, easy 319 November. Thrust idle open descent.
Start controls, right now, 1
I'm actually going to go to the approach phase now. because I think he's going to give us some tight turns, so it'd be useful, I think, to be at a slightly slower speed. So we're going to come back to green dot speed now.
Ryanair 48 Tango, contact tower 118.7, bye-bye.
118.7, service, bye-bye.
Easy 747 Golf, turn left heading 310.
Left 310, 747 Golf.
Legend 1, descend flight level 200, level by Lakey.
Descend for level 200, level by Lakey, Legend 1.
Speedbird 22 Foxtrot, when ready, descend flight level 160.
When ready, flight level 160.
Ryanair 21 Alpha, when ready, descend flight level 260, level by Agped.
When ready, descend flight level 260, direct, level by Agped, 2 Alpha.
Wow, look at that. That looks sweet, doesn't it?
7 Golf, turn left heading 280, cleared ILS approach, runway 25.
Left 280 and cleared ILS 25, 747 Golf.
Nice.
Easy 319 November, turn right heading 360.
Right heading 360, easy 319 November.
Legend 1, contact London 133.7, bye-bye.
Yep, so some very tight turns here, so I'm glad that I went down to approach.
Direct Haven.
Direct Haven, right now, 127.
Scandinavian 455, descend flight level 120, deconfliction service.
Looking good in terms of the ILS tunes.
Correction, Scandinavian 455.
Scandinavian 455, contact Aberdeen radar 119.050, bye-bye.
Over to Aberdeen, 119.050, Scandinavian 455.
Easy 747 Golf, established ILS 25.
Easy 747 Golf, surface wind 140 degrees 9 knots, runway 25, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 25, easy 747 Golf.
Easy 319 November, descend to altitude 2,500 feet.
Descend 2,500 feet, it's easy 319 November.
Ryanair 1078, climb flight.
Alright, 2,500 blue.
Flight level 310, right now, 107.
Right. We're not really coming down here. Let's pull. I thought I pulled that. Thrust idle open descent.
319 November, turn left heading 285, cleared ILS approach, runway 25.
Left heading 285, cleared ILS approach, runway 25, easy 319 November.
Transavia 1 Golf, contact London 133.7, bye-bye.
133.7, bye-bye.
Right, I'm going to get a bit of speed brake in here because I was a bit slow at starting the descent there.
Descend flight level 13, correction, descend flight level 100.
Just going to get a little bit ahead of the glide slope here.
130, bound 100,
Walker 2441, sorry.
Right, let's turn the music down for the arrival. Speed alt start. Alarm the speed brakes. Right, we are quite low. That's arm approach. Nearly missed it there. Dear oh dear. Lock star, alt star, alt. Right. Gear down. We're only at 2,000 feet above ground level and flaps 1 speed is checked. Seatbelt signs, I thought I'd already turned them on. It's not registering them as on the ECAM memo. That's strange.
Route direct to it sucks. Right now, 1078.
Alright, and 8 miles to go. Let's go to flaps 2. Speed is checked. Flaps 2, glide slope start. Right, go around altitude. 3,000 feet is set. Light slope star, localizer star. We're still coming on there. There we go. Runways in sight. AP1 and 2. Cat 3 dual. Guys, I'll catch up with the chat messages once we get on the ground here. Just focusing up. Right, let's do it. Glide slope. When is the next stream? I'm not sure, Sasha. I did answer that earlier. I think I said maybe tomorrow. We'll see.
Maersk 139, route direct Milan.
What can you tell if you going to have till on your flight plan? What do you mean in terms of time left, Sasha, or mileage? You can generally see though on your flight plan page here. It tells you on the here it'll say your time and your distance. But I can explain that better another time. Do you think this is worth to buy the Fenix? 100%? Yeah, 100%. Without question. Right. 4 miles to go. Speed is checked. Flaps to 3.
Ryanair 107.
And flaps to full. Speed is checked.
Flight level 370, Ryanair 127. 747 Golf, VATSIM.
Just waiting for a landing clearance now, chats. Landing checklist. ECAM on landing no blue.
9 November, surface wind 140 degrees 9 knots, runway 25 clear to land.
Runway 25 clear to land, easy 319 November. Alright, so we've got a bit of a crosswind here, chats. This is going to be fun.
Closing, taxi stand 11.
114, easy 747 Golf, thanks.
What's about disengaged? Auto thrust disengaged.
2 hello, currently at Edinburgh.
Let's go.
Holding point Alpha 140, runway 25, cleared for takeoff requested.
KLM 292.
Getting a bit low here, correcting.
After departure, 500. Turn left, direct black.
Checked, stabilized.
Hold position, on sponsor, hold position, turn left, heading forward.
Getting a bit high now.
292.
KLM 292, correct, behind the landing, EasyJet A320.
Got centre line though.
Line up runway 25 behind.
Line up.
Flight director's off.
Behind the landing aircraft, behind KLM 292.
We're off centre line here. Need to correct for this.
Good evening, Scottish Control.
Continue.
42 aircraft type A320 at stand 10 at Edinburgh Airport.
Light slow.
Requesting IFR clearance to Stansted.
Light slow.
50, 40, 30,
Easy 242, sorry, just confirm the airfield you're at.
At Edinburgh Airfield, stand 10.
Spoilers. Decel, reverse green. Idle, reverse. 60 knots. Manual brakes.
Easy 242, I don't actually have a flight plan for you. Can you refire
it? Not the greatest. Not the greatest landing in the world. I screwed up on the centre line there. Centre line tracking. Let's get the flaps up and the speed brakes disarmed immediately.
Ryanair 1078, stop climb flight level 350.
Stop climb.
And we'll exit at this stand right here. Sorry, this exit.
Scottish Ryanair 8 Foxtrot with you, flight level 360.
Yeah, not that impressed with that landing actually. I'm pretty sure we got touchdown zone. We were a little bit off centre line though, unfortunately.
NTIP 1 Echo arrival, Ryanair 8 Foxtrot, and can we expect ILS 06?
Okay, we're coming right onto the runway as expected. We didn't stop for. We weren't able to stop for the
Ryanair 8 Foxtrot, thank you.
Exit we wanted.
Speedbird 22 Foxtrot, descend flight level 140.
I'm back. Indeed. You're still here. Amazing. I've not been passed over to you yet though.
Walker 1125 Scottish, hello. INPIP 1 Echo arrival.
INPIP 1 Echo arrival, Walker 1125.
Scottish Control, good evening. Havoc 1 Vulcan Bomber, stand 201 Edinburgh, requesting VFR circuits, please.
I'm just going to come over to you, Mariner.
Starts approved, Q&A.
Because this guy is very busy. I'm sure he doesn't want to deal with ground traffic. Aldergrove Ground. Aldergrove Ground, very good evening. Easy 319 November. Request taxi to stand 2-1.
And Easy 319 November, taxi stand 2-1 via Charlie and Lima.
Taxi 2-1 via Charlie and Lima, Easy 319 November. I completely forgot where I was then. Sorry, Mariner. Right, so gate 2-1. And we don't need to follow me. We know where we're going. Right, after landing checklist, radar and predictive wind shear are off or inoperative. So after landing checklist complete. Get the strobe lights off and the landing lights off. We'll stick the taxi light back on. Lovely stuff, chat. Lovely stuff. Definitely another positive touchdown. I feel like my landings in the Phoenix are well, they are actually consistent because I'm consistently getting a positive touchdown. I'm really struggling to grease it at the moment in the Phoenix. I know we've had a few nice ones, but not many. I felt like I pulled back really hard there as well for the flare. Can I get a hiya? Oh god, my girlfriend says that all the time. Right, let's slow down a bit for the turn here. We'll get a taxi light off.
All stations, Belfast ground is now closing. Any further communications to Scottish Control 135.525. Have a good evening.
Have a good evening, dude. Bye-bye.
See ya.
See ya. Right, welcome to Belfast, everyone. The first time I've arrived at Belfast at night, I think. Where we've got the fancy lights. So we're coming into this stand down here. We should have a working VDGS this time. Have I gone past the... No, I haven't. Turned the light off a bit too early there. Right, here we go. Is the VDGS going to work? Please. Oh, it is working. It's just very difficult to see. There we go. I can't tell if we're on the centre line or not. I think we are. Oh, we're not. I don't know how to read this one, to be honest. Stop. Parking brake sets. I didn't start the APU, so we're going to have to get the ground crew to sneakily attach the external power. Right. Engines are off. No, they're not. External power will turn that on. Engines are off. Turn the beacon light off. Fuel pumps can come off as well. Seatbelt signs can come off. Lovely. Right. Let's get the ground services to deboard.
The boarding requested.
Now we should see those beautiful doors open again. I'm not sure if they're over there or those ones. We shall see. Right. Parking checklist. Parking brake and shocks are set. Engines are off. Wing lights are off. Fuel pumps are off. Parking checklist complete. Deboard. Lovely. Right then, chat. Once again, I'm absolutely dying for a wee, so I'll be back with you in just a moment. Let's see where the arrivals are. Here's the arrivals here. I'm just going to leave it on this view here, chat, because this door should open momentarily. I'll be back with you.
Passengers deboarding starting.
Hey, there we go. How exciting is that? We love a good door opening, don't we? Let's see, have we got some passengers on the way? Yes, we do. Love to see it, chat. He's leaving his child on their own. Dear, oh dear. Come on, dude. Right then, chat. Let's have a look at the landing report and see how that turned out. Flying Stu, no worries. Take it easy, brother. Thank you very much for dropping by. Right, landing report. Let's see. 408 feet per minute. Not the greatest. 1.09 G though. 132 knots. However, right on the right on the aiming point again. It's like I do that every time. That's one thing that I can get consistently right, I suppose. We were right of centerline by 20 feet, which I suppose is not that bad, but it could have been better. But we were pointing a little bit to the left as well. We were kind of pointing a little bit like that, so it's not the end of the world that we were right of centerline a bit. So I'll take that. I mean, not the worst. Not the best. Let's just have a quick look on Volanta as well, because obviously he gave us vectors in there. It'd be interesting to see what that looked like. Yeah, so right over Belfast, and then onto the final approach. Oh, this is the wrong flight. Here we are. No, wait, has it not recorded? Oh no, that is correct. That is correct. I'm just looking at it wrongly. Yeah, so down here. Then he gave us that sharp right turn, and then left turn, then onto the localizer. Yeah, very nice. 280 feet per minute on Volanta. I'll take that one. That one's a little bit better, isn't it? I forgot to do a replay as well, chat. I do apologise. I do apologise. If you've seen my stream before, then you'll probably know that I'm dab hand at forgetting to do that. Right then, chat, that is going to be it from me for today then. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed. That was a session indeed, Mariner Dude. You're on for ages. Fair play to you, man. Well, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Some absolutely really good numbers today. I'm really impressed. So thank you very much for dropping by, everyone. If you've enjoyed the stream, thank you very much for dropping in. And if you've enjoyed everything, please do consider hitting the like on your way out. It really, really does help out the channel. We do streams like this all the time. Well, as often as I can, but we mainly do a lot of sort of realistic airliner operations on the channel, so you can expect more of this. If you go back onto my channel, you can see if you want to watch more streams like this. This one's been a bit chaotic, to be honest, because of all the controllers online and short routing, so it has been a little bit more chaotic than usual. Usually it is a little bit more chill than this. But nevertheless, it's been good fun. I have got a bit of a headache now, though, so I am going to wrap this up quickly, and I'm going to leave it there. So thank you very much for dropping in, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed as ever. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. I'll see you again, if not tomorrow morning, potentially Sunday. I'll keep you up to date. Just if you go and follow me on Facebook or if you're a sub here on YouTube, you should see my posts on there as well. So once again, guys, thank you so much. Have a fantastic weekend, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.